last week, you guys did some civic planning and some, yeah.
Civic destruction.
Yeah, so using 4th level magics, you continued to assault the very delicate sewer system that maintains the city of Yartar. And eventually were able to hose it up so good that you caused a small earthquake that collapsed the area that you were in, probably doing tens of thousands of gold worth of damage to the city itself, and washing yourselves down the drain. So the session ended with a little toilet kind of flush sound. And maybe characters dramatically holding hands like Buzz and Woody at the end of Toy Story 3. Yeah, made me cry.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry to dredge those memories up. And now we will continue as you guys plummet down the drain. All right. I'm gonna need each person to go ahead and roll a d6 for me, and I will roll d6s for the sweetest of babies, which would be Salem's followers. So let me do that real quick. Okay. Oh, you even rolled for your little baby. Aw. That's really sad. Okay.
No, he hasn't been summoned yet. Why are you rolling for
No, I was on the name. I was on the name. I don't know. I don't even know why I had a name lifted.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah,
oh well.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. Damn it!
You worked so hard for that little guy.
You know what? I know. It's all right. I'll win again.
Real American vote rigging, corruption, the whole thing. Like, oh man. I guess you should roll for your.
He was missing was having dead people vote for him.
Roll for your octopi. Each of your octopi needs to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
They might have a swim speed, but they don't. I was gonna say they don't have a suction speed, but technically they do.
A suction speed.
Yeah,
Marcus knows all about that.
I meant to only roll twice.
Okay. We'll take that third roll for Marcus, since. There we go. All right.
Fitting.
I like how the elves have both rolled once.
All right. So let me see what I could do down here.
Now we all get to ponder what these D6s were about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
It's which ocean you end up in.
Yeah, I'm actually going to run 6 different maps tonight. Each of you is in your own section of like either the Underdark or the ocean. One of you is in the elemental plane of water. So
Great, I get one of the sweet babies I can barely communicate with.
That would be pretty hype though. It would be horrible. It would be horrible. But
it would be horrible to run for sure. All right, let's see. Gyoza got a 5. All right, so that's the end of Gyoza. So let's see.
All right.
There we go. Let me make sure. Yeah, sweet. Let's see. Carrick got a 4, so he's way. Yeah. All right. There we go. Let me check. Oh yeah, terrifying. Okay. And let's see, Larionis got a 1. Basic. Alright. Okay, one of these fish dudes got a 4, so they're over there with Carrick. There we go. And let's see. Rhinorog got a 2. Alright. I don't think Rhinorog was summoned though, so we'll...
No.
Alright. Well, wait, did you have a gem to put Rhinorog in?
So yeah, sorry, I should clarify that. No, I actually did not, unless I happened to have found him with it, and so no, because we had.
Okay, then
how much is the gem that we said we needed?
Well, then to be 300 gold.
Then Rhinorog will be currently with you. That'd be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I do not have a 300 gold gem, unfortunately.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, Fishy got a 2. All right. Let's see. Salem got a 3. No problem. No problem. Okay. Gyoza's Octopus got a 2. Gyoza's other Octopus got a 3. All right, and then Marcus. There we go. What about Elf Shadow? Was Elf Shadow out and about?
He was.
All right, can I get a D6 for Elf Shadow?
Can I get a 1? Ah, I got a 5. Nice.
Okay, interesting, interesting.
Hey, I'm not alone. Maybe.
You are not alone.
We don't know if higher or lower is the
Right.
worst one
Right.
yet.
I think it's more just where you're located. Because I think Crash has decided, oh yes, I will punish myself this weekend, and he has put us all in different locations.
Wow. Are you peeking at my
Man.
notes? Are you peeking?
No,
Hold on,
it's
hold
just
on.
No, it's a
that's
very good guess.
the
It's
people
a
after I
very
spend
good
some time with
guess.
them.
Yeah, it's a very good
If you
guess.
roll a 1, you end up in.
Guys, we got a new visitor.
Oh,
Yeah.
who is it? Who is it?
Yep.
Visitor?
Thanks for joining us, Marcus.
Oh yes, hello. I'm
Yeah.
here to visit.
Oh, hey. You want to play some? You want to play some Dungeons and Dragons with us?
Are you guys playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
man,
it's-
we're playing Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons.
Here in Cyberpunk 2020 post-apocalyptic dystopia, I know it's hard to keep track of days and times, but it's actually after 9 p.m. Eastern on a Friday, which is when we like to play Storm King's Thunder. Yeah.
That sounds like a great game.
We had a guy that played Marcus the Cleric, but he didn't show up. You want to take his spot?
Sign me up.
All right.
Where do I go?
You're
I'm
here.
ready.
You guys tumble and splash through an underwater river. I'm going to need everyone to make Constitution saving throws. If you have an underwater breathing ability active, then you will have advantage to this. If you have an actual swim speed on your character sheet, you will have advantage to this. Otherwise, just roll a Constitution saving throw.
What if you don't breathe?
Then you would have advantage to this.
I'm assuming you got my 2 followers.
Yep.
And if Rhino Rog's with me, I don't need to roll for him, or should I?
He will be protected by the sprinkle concordance. So you will be
Oh God.
Yeah.
He does have a swim. Can I use that for? I'm joking.
Actually, he's dead, and so are you. So all right.
Okay.
Now let's see. Carrick with a 16, no problem. You've had worse. Egan with a 12. You spend all of your time trying to protect your sweet baby. The effort taxes your body tremendously. You take 5 points of non-lethal damage. Okay. I don't know if that knocks you out or not, but that's where you're at.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Gyoza, absolutely fine. It's nothing. Larionis, it's great. It was so much fun, like a water park. Salem, it was awesome. Larionis with an 11.
Nope.
No, Larionis says he has a 21. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Larionis is Elf Shadow with a 5/11. It can't take non-lethal damage, so it's whatever. Let's see.
Little punk.
Gyoza's Octopus, no problem. The other Octopus, no problem. And Marcus, no problem. That's pretty damn impressive, guys.
Don't forget my guys.
Yeah, the only person out of all of you that could not handle themselves underwater was Egan. Not to call anybody out, but let's see.
He couldn't hear you calling out anyway. He's,
Don't yeah.
All right. Both the fish dudes are okay. And your druid friend, let's check for her.
Oh yeah, we forgot about her.
She does have a swim speed. 'cause
Yeah.
she's a sneaky snake.
Oh man, she
Ooh.
got banged up real bad. She gains a point of exhaustion because she didn't even get a 10.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which
Point
we
of-
actually have a token for exhaustion now, a marker. So let me put that marker on there. Do we? Yeah, could have sworn I made one. There it is. All right. So, let me take you over to the map real quick. And we got some lovely ambient artwork to show you to kind of set the mood a little bit. Don't start moving your miniatures around just yet. As always, if you can see the whole map, go ahead and hit refresh. When Roll20 is lagging, that is when people's maps don't load all the way, I have found. So if you just want to cheat your way through the night, I guess just keep your map shut. It's totally up to you. All right, so let's see. Yeah, you guys sploosh up into caverns, mostly flooded with water. Below, you can feel the river current continuing to sort of flow and slurp past. You could swim back down into the river and see where else it takes you, but you all did almost take exhaustion from the amount of time you spent underwater. So perhaps it is in your best interest to get out of the water and get to land. If that is an option for you, of course. Mwahahaha. Some of you are in better situations than others, of course. So let me drag over these sweet artworks to show you. But yeah, from what you could tell, you are underground in some wet, dank caverns. There are hints of ambient light off in the distance. So some of this going on there. Stalagmites and stalactites. Stalagmites might reach the ceiling someday. Stalactites hang tight to the ceiling. That's how you remember that.
That's good. I
Yeah,
like that one.
right? And then some more of this. Beautiful, mysterious, possibly dangerous. Possibly. All right. So, let's just take it one at a time real quick to kind of make sure that everybody is accounted for. Salem, you sploosh to the surface first, and you see the forms of many of your other companions surfacing as well. Looking about, you do not see Carrick, Fish Worshipper B, Big Snake Lady, who was also a monkey, Gyoza, and Elf Shadow. They are missing.
This is a problem. I've lost one of my followers.
Hmm.
I carry my other one to the shore.
Okay. All right, Marcus, you surface into this kind of salty, well, not salty, this sulfury mineral pool, feeling the current kind of sweeping past your feet. You see Salem dragging his adorable worshiper to the shore, and you see the forms of your other allies surfacing. Same deal, though. You cannot see the aforementioned people.
Marcus, we're missing people. Specifically, one of my followers. But also, we're also missing Karak and the Druid Lady. Oh, and,
Oh, and Gyoza, I'm
boy.
super sorry. I should have turned off sight on these octopi so that you wouldn't be able to see everybody. I know I just gave you a horrible experience by letting you see through the octopus. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm zoomed in real far. Just to compensate.
All right.
I like, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, Marcus. What do you do?
Are they Larionis and Egan like okay? Like they're just surfacing and they're
Yeah. They're kind of splooshing up to the surface. Egan looks a bit beat up, like he got slammed against some rocks on the way down.
As I crawl up onto the escarpment here, I guess, or the bank,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to Salem and say I didn't see them. I didn't
I feel
see
like
where
we're
they
missing
went.
someone. Who are we missing? Gyoza?
Yeah, Gyoza's not.
Or is he one of the octopus?
So
Never tell with
Gyoza,
him.
your two octopus have no intention of getting out of this water because they're octopi. So they're just gonna hang out here because you're not around to boss them or sass them. On that note, you have surfaced in a very small pool next to the shadowy form of Larionis's spooky shadow. Yeah. You could see that there's like a bit of a lip there, and from there is like a 5 foot drop down into a cavern. The cavern is stepped with rocks. There is an ambient glow coming from quote unquote the north, but in your case it would be your left.
Okay.
Yeah, the ground seems slick, almost slimy.
All right.
This
I'll turn to the elf shadow and say, "Do you know what direction your master's in?"
The elf shadow just stares at you.
And then it turns away longingly off into the distance.
Now, I will say this: you could go back down into the watery passage from whence you came, if you would like. We'll just roll some more dice and see how that turns out. But I'll give you a chance to think about that. Larionis, back in the pool with everyone else, you surface. You are bloodied, pretty beat up from that fight. You've never been slapped by a fish that many times. What do you do?
I'll climb up onto the bank there, head over to the side, kind of lean against the wall,
Lars,
and take stock of. Oh, Shiza.
Lars, don't die.
No. He's gonna like as soon as Salem starts moving towards him, he's gonna hold out a hand for you to stop.
What?
As soon as I leaned against the wall, I'm just gonna put up 2 fingers, wave my arm like a giant snake or worm, and I'm gonna point southwest.
Okay.
2 wiggly bits south.
While you're doing that, Egan, you kind of surface for air. It's very like Little Mermaid. You know, your hair kind of like fans out and water. Well, close.
Nope.
At
Wrong,
least,
wrong,
yeah,
wrong property.
yeah.
Yeah.
Close. You were
The Underdark, it's
closer,
safe to see.
closer
That's the
than
only song I know.
than that Castlevania thing. Closer than that. So you did get banged around quite a bit during your journey, and you got like a goose egg on your head inside your armor, but beneath the chest piece. The Rhinorog squirms around and lets out kind of mewling croaks and grunts.
So Egan immediately like, oh, okay. Still in the water.
Okay.
And then we'll yeah, and then it will yeah, all right, I'll make my and kind of just
Okay.
kind of just make sure he's okay.
Fair enough.
Talk to him a little. That's about it.
The glowing green shrooms are casting light. They are bioluminescent.
Okay. I wasn't sure if my token was messed up from a light perspective.
No worries. So Sergeant Karak Borgash, you surface in the sweet embrace of a frightened fish person.
Yes!
The frightened fish person looks at you with its bulbous eyes and questions you. There does not seem to be any discernible exit from the pool that you have entered. The ceiling, however, seems to be absent. You could try to climb up this naturally occurring lava tube, that you are currently in, or you could swim back down to the river.
I'll turn to the fish guy and say, I have no idea where we are either, and yes, I am thankful to be alive.
Ungrateful.
I agree. Let's see. I take out a piton and a hammer, and I show it to the fish guy and say, you got anything like this? Tools, equipment? And they sort of gesture like not hammering the piton into the side of the tube.
Oh, he nods. He takes the piton from you. Piton? And he begins picking his teeth with it. He takes the hammer and brandishes it bravely like a warhammer.
I very gently shake my head no.
He understands. He takes the piton out of his mouth, Piton, and he tries to pick your teeth with it.
I again shake my head no. And I slowly take them back, and I put up a finger, the finger holding the hammer, as if to say 1 minute, and then I hammer the piton into the side of the wall, and then sort of gesture like, "Huh? That's how you do it."
Oh, okay.
And so I get out my rope and I start trying to make sort of a rope ladder, if you will. How big is this lava tube that we're in?
Honestly, if you are big enough and strong enough that with a really dope athletics check, you yourself could probably climb out by, like, man spreading it and just sort of like, like pulling yourself up through this tube. It is very wet, so it will be slippery and smooth. So this would be, again, an incredible athletics check. But it's doubtful that Tadpole will be able to join you on that journey. Now, if you do want to take your time and hammer in these spikes as you go to make sure that you can kind of leave behind like a rope form, that would definitely help.
Yeah, I want to. I'll take my chances climbing up and sort of create that rope ladder, if you will, the handhold.
All right. Go ahead. Give me an athletics check. Tadpole will try to assist you. So you can make it with advantage, but the DC is still going to be extremely high.
Well, I think that's a better shot than trying to swim down to uncertainty.
Okay, yeah. It's going to take a little bit of time, but you do start your way up. It goes up for about 15 feet or so, and then it sort of flattens out a bit, and it's very like Bruce Willis climbing through the air ducts kind of thing.
Oh. Go into the Underdark, they said. It'll be a fun, they said.
The higher he climbs, the more he hears like a whoom, whoom, whoom of some kind of blade turning on.
Yeah, so he follows behind you, climbing up. You feel his bulbous eyes and sort of flat snout pushing against your buttocks. And he asks into your pants, "Where, Ruby?"
I have no idea where we're going. All I know is we're going up.
Okay.
I like how both of them have no idea what each other's saying.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the beginning, this group right here, you guys can now act together. So, yeah.
All right, Larionis, 2 worms crawling down.
I'll just like try to shush him lest he draw their attention as he has a giant flaming mane. This is not going to end well for me.
Yeah, as he's speaking to you, Larionis, you watch one of the creatures turn and begin feeling the air and ground with its many tentacled feelers. The one next to it kind of turns its head, like inquiring, and it lets out low, chitinous, like insect-type sounds. The rest of you hear these sounds echoing from the darkness.
So I'm going to use my blade to dismiss the elf shadow. Sorry, Gyoza. And then I'm going to resummon it next to me.
All right. Okay. So Gyoza, your only ally that was left, disappears.
All right.
So
wait, as he brings him back, I'll ask. You can't communicate with him telepathic.
No.
Gotcha. Never mind.
It actually can. It's incapable of speech.
look at its mouth.
Capable of writing.
Okay, so guys, we have to find Gyoza, and we have to find Carrick, and we have to find Tadpole.
Tadpole?
Servant B.
Yeah. My other
You named
follower.
him Tadpole?
No,
All
Okay,
right.
Lars is gonna hiss. Quiet. One of them has already disappeared. They might be coming to get us.
You guys hear sort of the slurpy sounds of someone making a giant barrel of macaroni and cheese.
Ooh, that sounds good. Where's it coming from?
It is coming from the west and the south.
Salem is intrigued. Salem's not intrigued anymore.
Can you heal me?
All right, let's go ahead and roll in some initiative, I guess. Since you guys have
Yeah, I see that now. Yeah.
All right.
Salem's really not intrigued anymore.
You see several worms. They are large in size. They are putridly pale. The kind of bluish purple veins are easily visible through their nearly transparent white rubbery hides. They have mouths full of sharp pincers, glowing green eyes that sort of take in your measure, and kind of below the mouth, but above their hundreds of tiny centipede-like legs, you see many almost jelly-like tentacles or feelers that they use to sort of hit the ground and wave about in the air. One of them is on the ceiling, one of them is on the wall, and one of them is on the floor. So I guess to show you which one's on the ceiling, man, I keep coming up with more and more markers. I'm just going to use flight on that one to show that it is on the ceiling. But yeah, they definitely are interested in you. Are these fresh initiatives? No, these are from last time. So hold on. There we go.
I don't know what this orange dot is for, so I'm gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
Crash, are we all rolling or just the ones in
I
that
think
room?
everybody should roll just in case. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Crash, I can see what's her name's location.
Oh, really?
Just,
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Like I can't see through her. I just know where she is on the map. Just so you know.
How?
Because she's a snake.
Oh. That's annoying.
He has the eyes of the snake.
Yeah.
It thinks that it's his token.
Alright.
Sorry, I was just trying to wait for a lull in the conversation, but it never happened.
So you've basically seen almost the entire map and everything that's going on. Cool.
No, I couldn't see through her. I just know her general area.
Druids. Jesus Christ. Alright.
To be fair, you said shut your fucking mouth if you could see the whole map. So.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
To be fair.
Oh, good. 3
I-
got added to the map.
I did say if you wanted to cheat, you could. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Alright.
Well, you were being sarcastic. I think you're more serious about keep your mouth shut.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so, let's see. This will be good. We'll put on some combat music. Spoiler, these things are hostile.
Oh man, I couldn't
this is
tell
weird.
with their grabby faces.
Yeah.
I'm ready to animal handling.
I think that's a great use of your action in combat.
Ooh. Now, what if Odogaron actually did appear?
Oh, that would be hype. I do have his stats.
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Whole homebrew thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oof.
All right.
Really, we're gonna go there. I don't think this encounter's dangerous enough.
Salem, you are up.
Yeah, I see one, and Salem says, not a good thing anymore, and he firebolts the first one he sees.
Okay.
They're bugs. Maybe they hate fire.
Did you move this way when you saw it?
No, I stayed put I was right there, and I saw, and that's when he said roll initiative. I was like,
all right. So with a 9, the blast of fire just kind of soars past the two of them. It does not hit.
Guys, I have nothing left, and he's gonna fly into the air over here.
Well, which direction did you shoot?
North, quote unquote. Well, north-ish, diagonally.
North, like where you are.
This way?
What?
Oh, this.
What are you
one.
talking about? Who's asking?
What? Egan is asking which direction you shot.
That is a good question. They could. Some people could see 3 different monsters. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shot towards the south.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Gyoza, you're up.
I'm gonna put little flying wings on me, so you know I'm flying.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna. Do I hear anything?
Your passive perception is pretty good. From where you're at, you hear dripping stones. You hear, I would say you probably hear some macaroni and cheese sounds, sort of like some slurping, like flopping type sounds.
All right.
Important question. How high is the ceiling in this place?
Ooh, fair enough. In this large cavern, he's asking those pertinent questions. In this pretty big cavern, the ceiling is 20 feet high.
All right, so I will fly up between 15 and 20 feet then.
Okay.
You said one is currently on the ceiling?
Yes.
I can't see that. That's not this one, right? This is on the wall.
Right. The one on the ceiling has some little wing icon
Wings
on it.
on.
Yep.
All right. I will very carefully. So, like, I'm in a pool of water 5 feet up from here.
Yeah, you kind of pull yourself out, like, getting out of a bathtub almost. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. Sort of like lean over the edge to kind of look out and see what I see.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Are these eggs or mushrooms?
They are mushrooms.
Oh good. All right. I'm just gonna stay quiet. I don't know what's down here. Move out a little bit. I'm just moving very carefully. I guess I'm just gonna stop right here.
Okay. This is a 5-foot ledge right here.
Yep, just taking a dodge action. Then.
Taking a dodge action. Okay. Egan, back to you.
Egan will, seeing Marcus in a state and seeing Lars in a state, will drop a healing potion just right in this area. Just drop it. Just kind of lay it on the ground.
Okay.
And then I will also, seeing the shot over here, I'll just take the dodge action as well. I don't think I'm going to rage yet, so just, and then I'll tell my little, hey, look, just be careful.
Damn, dude, that's a big potion. All right, there you go.
Okay. And then I'll take the dodge action.
All right. All right. This cutie patootie is going to take its turn. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I could reach. That's great. All right, it is going to move on up and try to attack. Yeah, it'll move up and try to attack Marcus. So here we go. Marcus, using its tentacles.
Oh,
that's a critical hit. All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw or become paralyzed. Oh, nice. You are paralyzed for 1 minute. That means it has advantage on its next attack. Let's see. Oh, no, sorry. You are poisoned for 1 minute. Until this poison ends, you are paralyzed. Okay, yeah. That's weird. Why not just... Man, I don't know. Anyways, it will try to bite you. If this bite hits, it is going to be a critical. Oh, never mind. It was a critical. So you take
critical
13 points of damage as it just starts eating you.
Yeah, I'm not looking too hot.
Yeah. you look over Egan, and he is rigid. It is very like Geralt of Rivia drank too many potions. Like, all of his veins are like black and purple, like bulging. His eyes are just kind of like super dilated. There's like a little shoelace of drool coming out of his beautiful mouth. And the creature is just tearing into his neck and shoulder, just taking big chunks of flesh out and just going to town on him.
Egan immediately regrets his decision.
All right, Marcus, you lose your turn. Just like in competitive shoots and ladders, at the end of your turn, you can try a new Constitution save to see if your body can rapidly process that poison. Nope. All right, Larionis, it's real bad. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do a running jump. How do I track my movement again in Roll20?
While you're holding your mini, you can use the right mouse button or Q to drop, waypoints or whatever. Yeah.
All right.
And then you can hit X to show where you did move from.
I don't know why it did that weird zigzag. I'm going to account that to lag.
Mm-hmm.
I just basically went from this point, jumped to this point.
Jumped onto the octopus. The octopus flung you across. Yeah, I got it.
Parkour!
I've played most of the Donkey Kong games. I know how it works.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. And I'm going to attempt to attack this thing that is killing Marcus.
Okay. That is going to hit.
All right.
All right. It takes 22 points of damage. It turns its bloody maw to you and lets out a chitinous screech, flailing its jelly-like tentacles at you.
I mean, tough.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
All right. Climbing along the wall, this one can only make it to here. But Egan, you are within 10 feet of it, so it will try to hit you with its tentacles. You are dodging, though.
Yes.
So it misses. Yeah. All right. This one right here is climbing on the ceiling. It is going to deliberately fall off of the ceiling and attack. That's actually a big enough creature. Maybe it'll attack with its tentacles first, and then if things go well, it'll drop. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 potential targets here. We'll let RNGesus decide. All right, it's going to go for Egan. So this is at disadvantage.
Yeah.
16 does not hit.
Good night.
All right. Frustrated about the miss, the creature will let go of the ceiling and flop down like a big fat turd. It will try to hit... let's see. It'll try to bite Marcus on its way down. There we go. But a 12 does not get through his armor. So it flops down to the floor and does take a point of damage in the process. Alrighty. That brings us to Kuotoa number 8. Over there with you, Carrick. Everything's cool over here, so he's just like... just kind of talking to you and, pointing out like this cool rock he sees and, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't help us getting out of this situation.
All right. Let's see. Number 6. Number 6 is just chilling. I think she's like taking a nap or something. Elf Shadow, you're up.
All right. So it will determine how clever it is. Can it move through these spaces?
Through what spaces? The spaces of enemies?
Yeah.
Are
they large enough that it can do that?
I kind of feel like as a shadow, it says amorphous, right? It can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch. So yeah, I would say that's fine.
All right. Boop, 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 boop. and it will attack this one.
Okay.
You ain't got you. Elf Shadow ain't no legendary creature.
He said boop boop boop, not bloop bloop bloop.
Nope, I heard boo boo.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
A critical difference. A critical difference.
There truly is.
Elf for legendary, right?
No.
Elves like to think they're legendary.
Okay, so this one here takes 5 necrotic. I'm assuming he's 27 hit, or 23 hits.
Yep.
3 strength down and 5 necrotics.
All right. Its strength is down by 3, and it also, let's see, is bloodied.
Huzzah!
Okay. Carrick, back to you. You are crawling through a lava tube. You just keep going forward. I mean, going back would be probably going backwards would be like an acrobatics check to turn around or try to shimmy backwards at this point. So you're kind of committed at this point.
Yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't, actually lead to lava.
Fair enough. All right, you travel for about 15 feet or so. Give me a perception check real quick.
All right.
Okay. You kind of keep shuffling along, your dark vision sort of trying to help you see in the absence of all light. As you're kind of pulling yourself along, there is suddenly just no ground anymore, and you just plummet face first down this tube. There is sort of some rough and rowdy sliding and cutting of the skin as you kind of bang along the lava tube, and you feel yourself drop 20 feet to the ground below. You take 9 points of damage. From behind you, you hear up in the ceiling. Looking up, you do see the hole that you fell out of. All right. You also see there are some beautiful crystal formations nearby. And let's see. What else do you see? There is a mysterious hole that you could climb in. Pretty exciting.
Hey.
Yeah. And there are passages to the east. They go left and right. Yeah. So I would say that you still have an action because you use your movement in the tube.
All right. In that case, since my lack of sight, well, I can kind of see. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I'm going to drink my potion of greater healing.
Okay. All right. You reach for your juice box, put the straw in, and begin healing yourself. All right. That would be your turn then.
That's 2d4?
Greater is, I want to say 4d4 plus 4. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Back over on the other side of town. This Kuatoa needs to go. We'll call this one Skippy. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, Skippy and Tadpole.
All right. There we go. All right. So Skippy does not want to die here today, but Skippy wants to prove to his god that he's got what it takes. So where is his god at so that he can better determine... oh, you're in the water, right?
No, I'm flying above them.
Okay. He will stand boldly, interposing himself between the monsters and you. And in doing so, he is going to attack. He is going to pull out his trusty net and throw it.
Yes.
All right. Unfortunately, it's a ranged attack, and he used it in melee. A 12 does not hit. He throws his net right at the guy in front of him, and it just sort of gets tangled up in the creature's tentacles, and the creature just tosses the net to the side. Skippy looks determined, but also a bit sheepish at how badly that went. All right, top of the round, Salem.
Top of the round, Salem pulls from one of his many pockets a thigh bone.
Okay.
And then flies down to Marcus and bops him with it and casts Lesser Restoration.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering where that was going.
Yeah, I was like, "Are you attacking me?" All right.
Marcus, you are no longer paralyzed.
I was very confused by this.
What's up?
And then I let out the biggest roar I can and stand side by side with Skippy.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions. Oh wait, is this a bonus action? That's an action. Nope, I have no bonus action.
All right, over to Gyoza.
All
Gyoza,
right,
it's just you and the shrooms.
Yep. Well, I can see pretty far one way, so I'll check and look the other way. Nope. That's a hole.
Yep, seems to be some sort of just dead end.
All right, I'm dead end, so I'm gonna go back. That was, let's see, 10 feet, so that's 20 feet, and I'll start climbing. Do I need to make any sort of
Are you
check?
trained in athletics?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you just pull yourself up, no problem.
All right.
All right.
25.
There is a shallow pool of water up here. And another 5-foot ledge.
All right. I'm going to continue taking the dodge action.
Okay.
So, as far as I can get.
Fair enough. Back to you, Egan.
All right, Egan will reach down and use lay on hands for his action, assuming that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Does not. Nope. The only thing that provokes opportunity attacks in 5th edition is willingly moving out of an opponent's melee reach.
Okay, I will do actually 20 points of healing for Marcus in lay on hands.
Okay.
And I will, as my bonus action.
As your bonus action?
Rage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
And that's all.
And that's all. All right. This carrion crawler, it doesn't know what Magic Bone did. It just knows that it was having a great time eating somebody. But there are many things to eat here, and everyone knows that on the sweet meat table, elves are near the top. So, I'm going to roll randomly to see who he attacks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Definitely don't want to attack an undead creature, though. That'd be silly. Alright, you can do it, roll 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Marcus, it's going back for you. Here we go.
Alrighty.
Tentacle. 20?
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Alright. It will lunge forward and try to bite you. And misses. Okay. Marcus, you're up.
Yeah, it's time for some payback. All right.
Wait, hold on. Do we do flanking in this game, right? Yes or no? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So sorry, the first one was a 22. Does that hit?
Wait, he has a flank on me? This guy right here?
Yeah, right? Doesn't he have this little buddy behind you? Oh, you're right. I guess that wouldn't count as a flank. I was looking at Egan. All right, you're good. Keep going.
Hey, alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna slap him with my sword now.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna try at least. I'm gonna try my best. All right, let's see what happens here. Nope, I'm not gonna hit him with it.
Okay. Your limb's still stiff from the paralytic poison. You just sort of stab outwards. It doesn't even come close.
Yeah, real hard creaking in my joints, and just gonna kind of like shake my arm a little bit, try to shake it off, and try to play it off. So, like I meant to do that or something. I don't know. Wasn't my fault.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna do nothing.
Okay, Larios.
I can't really do anything.
You're up. You guys are pretty clustered up here.
Taking advantage of the feint that Marcus did to lower its guard, I will stab the fell into it for 24 points of damage.
That is enough. As the blade plunges into the creature, there is an eruption of just hideous, like, blue goo that must be its blood that just sprays out. All right. Good job.
Yeah, I will remain where I am, catching my breath.
All right, fair enough.
You can't catch your breath. You don't breathe.
Ooh,
Oh.
pretender. Big faker. All right. So obviously, all of the blood that squirted out went right on Mark. Oh God, that's not blood.
It spawned another one.
Yeah, it gave birth as you killed it. It was just horrible. There we go. All right.
Amniotic fluids cover me.
That's like the theme of Thursday's adventure right now. Everything they're fighting in Magic China wants to impregnate you. It's like crazy. I can't get over the amount of creatures that impregnate you.
I feel like that should be Magical Japan, that everything wants to impregnate you.
I kind of just mashed like all the Magic Asias into one thing because I didn't think I'd ever get a chance to run a Magic Asia adventure again for a long time. So.
Okay, well that works out. If everything's a tentacle monster, then you're good. Yeah.
Fair. All right, down below, this critter, it doesn't want to eat an undead. Undead aren't tasty. It is going to climb the wall to get around this undead creature and go for the sweetmeat that is Egan. So here we go. Egan, that is a miss. And it will try to bite you. Oh my god! Wow. Alright.
You roll like I used to.
Oh man, this is terrible tonight. Okay. This critter right here. Yeah, alright. It'll go for this magic cat. That's fine. Magic cat, here we go. 11 does not hit. And a bite for 13. This says have a +8 to their attack rolls. This is incredible.
You're attacking the magic cat. A 13 hits the magic cat.
Aw, thanks, buddy. You are bit for 7 points of bitey damage.
Damn.
All right.
Points of bitey damage.
Going back over here, Carrick, you hear up in the ceiling. And I'm going to have it roll a persuasion, or not persuasion, a perception check. Its perception's actually pretty good. Oh, that's pretty cool. But it's like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercial, though. Will it help it see this? Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I guess not. You hear. You look up and you see the creature falling towards you. Would you like to use a reaction to try and catch it?
Yeah, why not?
Or would you like to use your reaction to get out of the way?
I will try and catch it.
All right.
Aww.
Give me. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw.
The death of Karak, crushed by a falling.
Oh
temple.
damn! Yeah, like still drinking your potion, you like kind of like hands free it, and you just kind of like put both your arms out, and you catch it like a beautiful like maiden that has tossed herself from a tower into the arms of her prince. The creature bats its eyelids and looks at you. Yeah.
Except because it's a fish and weird, its eyelids are like sideways.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. You could tell that you have done something great here today, and the creature is very impressed with you.
Salem just lost a follower.
It's also weird that fish have eyelids.
They're protective eyelids to keep it, like
It's
it's on
nicotine membrane. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a big deal.
Thank you. God, I learned so much about animals because of Roll20, or I mean, because of D&D. Ugh. All right.
All the druids you have.
Yeah. Let's see. This carrion crawler still chilling, just listening, just vibing. Elf Shadow, you're up.
Just chilling.
All right, Elf Shadow is going to attack this one.
Okay. 16 hits.
All right, 2 strength down, 4 necrotic damage.
All right. And Marcus, that one that would have hit you if it had flank wouldn't have hit you, I don't think, because it had strength lowered and stuff. It's the whole thing.
Oh,
so
hey.
yeah, your guy looking out for you. All right. Anything else from Elf Shadow?
Nope, he is focused on fighting the worms.
Back on the other side of the caverns, Karak and friend.
Karak and lover.
What? Whoa! Hey, don't move too fast. Don't move too fast. All right.
Do Tad and I hear anything?
Tad, you already got a nickname. Look.
All right. Well, as a Kuotoa, Tad can see into the ethereal realm. For what that's worth, and it can see invisible creatures.
Oh, keep these guys around.
Yeah. But it doesn't see anything unusual. It seems to be impressed by these crystals, though. It is looking over the crystals.
Like it seems like enamored, like ooh shiny. Or
Yeah. It thinks they're really cool.
Ooh, grab one for me. Ooh.
I can't hear that.
And the crystal eats you.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Exactly.
I mean,
No, Crash. No.
I mean, it happens. It happens.
I refuse.
See a warehouse. Is that a house or is that like a house that's turned into a thing?
It's a warehouse.
It is now. Yeah. So, Karak, what's the play?
If I don't. So this is like you said. This was a hole over here.
Yes, a deep hole. I know, right?
Sorry.
How many times have you asked Siri about her deep hole? Like that she's trying to play like she doesn't know what you're talking about.
Too many, apparently. All right, I'm going to start heading as far as how I'm oriented east.
Okay.
So I'm going to get right to the edge here.
Okay.
And because I have no idea what to expect, I will ready a produce flame from the rod of Vanadad.
Ooh.
In case anything comes at me.
And become the only light in the darkness.
Yeah.
Everything swarms to you.
As soon as that light shines, you hear a horrible screeing sound coming from the east. Many screeing sounds coming from the east.
No.
Dare I say an entire nest full of screeing sounds coming from the east?
Oh my god.
Apparently these creatures are light sensitive.
Suddenly a song comes on. Run.
All right, so that's happening. Back over here, Skippy needs to go. All right, seeing that the net was not enough, Skippy's going to follow up with some dragoon moves. He twirls his spear and stabby forward and misses horribly.
It's okay.
All right.
If he's got his god right next to him.
Salem, you're up.
I am going to put my front claws forward, and like an Odogaron, more claws pop out.
Okay.
I'm going to take a swipe at him.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
And if you remember, Crash.
Oh, I remember. As you hit this creature, red blood, which you know for a fact is not the color blood that these creatures are supposed to produce, comes spraying out of the creature, and it goes all over Marcus.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
So what is red and blue? Purple? So let me see.
Purple.
Okay.
America.
What color could he be by the end of this? Let's find out. There we go. All right. Anything else from Salem?
No, he is so sure he only gets one attack.
Okay. Gyoza, back to you on your quiet stroll through the caves.
Yeah. Has it been 10 minutes since our fight with Oosith thing?
I would say that your time sort of washed down the river and the drain, etc., etc. Yeah, it probably kind of took about 10 minutes to get situated and escape from that predicament and all that jazz.
All right. I was asking so I know if I was emitting light or not.
Oh, fair enough.
All right. I'm going to, instead of taking a dodge action, I actually want to stealth.
Okay.
So I've never done that before. Is that an action?
In 5th edition, it's kind of just quote unquote whatever the DM feels like. So your best bet in this case would be to assume that you're moving stealthily, and we'll say that you're moving at half speed to do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I will be stealthing.
But as a person without the shulker feat, you are going to want to stay close to things that you could somehow justify hiding behind or in the shadow of.
Right.
I saw the video. I know what you're...
All right.
Now, if you're getting a little meta on this, you could say that you're trying to walk lightly so as not to make too many tremors on the ground. That's another use of stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm walking lightly and slowly, and I'm going to peek around this corner.
Okay.
Okay, nothing there.
Yeah. You kind of peek over the lip of that thing. Yeah, seems okay. There's some glowy gems over here. They look pretty cool.
All right. What about, is this like a hole down?
Yeah, it's just like a little place you could hide in, I guess, if you were desperate enough.
Does it look like it's a hole, like something burrows there?
Nah, it's just the shadows on the map. It's
Okay.
just a little naturally formed alcove.
Okay, I'm gonna step out, and so I can try and look around this corner on the far side. It kind of looks like it just dead ends there. So that's my 15 feet for stealthing.
Okay.
Can I? Actually, I think Yeah, I'm gonna dash over to this corner, so I'm not out in the middle. And I guess that'll be it.
All right. Egan, back to you.
Egan will... This fellow... Let's do that.
All right.
If I hit, I will use...
These dice are all over the place tonight.
I'm going to curse that dice and try again.
Okay. Oh, it worked. Okay. That is a hit.
All right. And then that will be all. That is my...
This one right here?
No.
Oh, this one right here that was on the ceiling and is not on the ceiling anymore? All right, got it.
No, sorry. I was going for this guy.
Oh, it is for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 points of damage. All right. And anything else, or is that it?
That is all.
Okay. You are raging too, so don't forget to be adding your rage damage. Oh, it looks like you had it included there. Okay, cool. All right, this carrion crawler is dead. Marcus, you're up.
Yeah, let's see here. These guys have 10-foot reach for the most part.
For the most part.
Is it squeezing if I move into the same space as Elf Shadow?
Because, well, when he's moving, he can shrink down his size. I feel like when he's in his full size, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I
fighting
mean?
now.
Yeah.
Just attack this one. You're right next to one.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna try to get a flank, but yeah, all right.
I mean, you are trying to hit a brutally high 13 armor class, guys.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just, it's hard to tell because you're either getting 20s or higher or 1s. Yeah.
Yep.
18 is a hit.
Yeah.
It takes 18 damage, and it is bloodied.
Beautiful. It's my turn.
Okay.
Divine.
Lyrionis, you're up.
Alright, so I am going to use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
While doing that, I'm going to use the bolts from the grave on this one.
Sure.
Oh
yeah, that's gonna hit.
16 necrotic damage to that bad boy.
Okay. It is badly withered, but still going.
And then I am going to move to here, and I'm going to do a Moonblade attack on this one.
Okay.
And this is no sneak attack on this one because I
Sure.
bolts.
That's a hit.
For 13
All right.
flashing.
It is bloodied.
There we go.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
All right. Not in any way confused about who it should attack. It is going to attack the guy that just stabbed it, or slashed at it. So
that is fair.
It is going to attack you with its tentacles. 18.
Hits.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I swear I clicked it. There we go.
Oh,
Whoa!
very nice. You take 5 points of damage. Are not paralyzed. It lunges forward with its hungry mandibles and misses.
I'm gonna use my reaction on that 5 to turn it into 2.
Okay.
Every hit point counts right now.
All right, fair enough. This one right here is going to, I guess, keep attacking the light-emitting cat. 1, because animals are tasty, and 2, because it does not like the light you are emitting. So here we go. Tentacles for Salem. Sounds like a YA novel. All right.
Yeah, that hits.
Give me a Constitution save.
What young adults read tentacles?
Don't judge. All right, so you are paralyzed, and then it lunges forward with advantage. For another 4 points of damage.
Minus 8 total.
All right. And you are now paralyzed.
Yep.
Okay.
It's okay.
I think that brings us to Tad's turn.
Yeah, Tenpole.
All right, back across the map, Tad looks around nervously, sees that Carrick has left, and comes running up to keep an eye on you. He's going to ready in action to use a dash action to follow you, so he doesn't lose track of you. That seems like a smart move.
Keeping pace, I like it.
All right. Let's see, Elf Shadow, all the way back to you.
All right, so Elf Shadow is concerned for his master, turns, but Lar gives a quick head shake, so he turns back to his opponent here.
Okay.
And he will attack it.
Ooh.
10 necrotic.
Yeah, there's no cool gout of blue blood. Since it was killed by necrotic damage, it just shrivels up.
Team Elf got 2 out of 3 so far, guys. Come on. Carry your weight.
Alright, anything else from Elf Shadow?
Only that he preens a little.
Okay. Carrick, you're up.
Like a bird?
Well, I was hearing bug screams earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
The screaming of bugs.
Yeah, it seems to be coming from this chamber ahead and to your right.
Raid!
And these steps are only a couple of feet, but they do kind of step downwards to give you an idea.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, now that I have a light, I can see that.
True.
I'm going to carefully come down these steps.
As you turn the corner a bit, you see at least 2 large, very large, like pale worms look like a horrible hybrid of a like a pupa of like some kind of insect, but also a centipede, but also some kind of nightmare tentacle monster.
Awesome.
You hear more than just the two that you see. As you come into around the corner with your light, you see the creatures rear back and hiss at you.
Beat him up.
All right, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm gonna get a little closer, and I'm going to ready a produce flame from the Bonadad.
Okay. Yeah, you've got one going.
Well,
so.
to shoot him with.
Okay.
Once I get within that 30-foot range.
Okay. I will roll this nest into initiative real quick. Hold on.
And as I sort of square off coming down to this landing, I'm going to look back at Tad, have sort of this devil may care grin and say, "Come on, Tad, we got a nest to kill."
Tadpole's just like, this man is insane.
All right. Tad is going to run up next to you using his reaction. Ready.
He slaps his hands together and gives you that concerned look.
All right. Let me make sure that nothing is going to get skipped here in initiative. Nope. Everything rolled higher than you guys. Cool. Or not cool. All right. Skippy back over here is going to do this for real. He's going to climb over this withered raisin. He's going to move in and he's going to attack. And it's going to happen this time. Here we go.
I have faith in Skippy.
Yeah!
All right. Skippy stabs the creature, and it takes 6 points of damage. And it's very mad at Skippy.
Yeah. Oh, no. Not good.
All right. Top of the round, Salem. You are paralyzed. Give me a Constitution save at the end of your turn. You are still paralyzed.
No, Salem, he said at the end of your turn. You rolled before your turn. You should roll at the end of your turn now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lars takes
7 psychic damage.
5 points of psychic damage. All right.
Shit, I'm at 1 hit point now.
All right, so let's keep going. 19. Who's 19? Oh, Carrick, one of your worms is a 19. All right. It is going to start slurping towards you. All right. It can't reach you, so it will slurp some more. It is within range if you'd like to shoot it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Shoot it with the gun. Shoot.
12, just shy of the 13 that you needed. All right. As it comes rushing forward, it is going to use its tentacles on you. 16 does not hit. It will try to bite. Or I think a 16 doesn't hit.
16 does hit.
Oh, shit. All right. Then you take 4 points of poison damage and need to give me a Constitution saving throw. Oof. Okay, you are not paralyzed, but it definitely has like a feeling like a jellyfish sting, basically. Like a really bad jellyfish sting. And now the creature is up in your face trying to bite you. Gyoza, having a fun time spelunking. What are you going to do?
I don't want to peek up around the corner, so I guess I'll... There's a big open space. I'll just move to the middle.
Okay.
There's 15 feet, and I'll climb up.
All right.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the one who finds like some chest with untold riches while we're just like taking all the.
Now he will.
It teleports it back to Yartar. No problem.
There are many bones in front of you. The bones look well cleaned.
I'm going to do an active perception check, please.
Okay.
It's your friends. There. Oh, it is your friends.
Yeah. You
I'd like to
are.
take my passive, please.
Yeah, I think you have to choose to take a passive before you roll. I think it's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I know that's not how it's supposed to be, but I'm gonna try to petition for that in the DM council when we all meet up on the full moon.
Well,
But for now, if you think that 17 would help you out of your predicament, you could certainly cheese it. As you look about and listen, you hear. Yeah, I'd say with the 17, you hear some slurping sounds coming from the northeast.
okay.
Yeah.
And nothing from this direction then.
Some macaroni and cheese sounds. No, this way is as still as the grave.
Like your friends.
Yeah.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. And I use my action for the perception check, so I guess I will just kind of move to a corner.
Okay.
That's as far as I can get, so.
Interesting. Very interesting. No longer stealthing either. Interesting.
Shit.
Okay.
Does this sound one of these bugs has a monocle on?
All right, Egan, back to you.
I see you've chosen the wrong path.
All right, I'll just hit this guy. So I guess I wasn't. So Salem is
Salem's doing
paralyzed?
that like bzz, bzz thing
Is
that
that the same
Pokemon do when
thing
they're
that
paralyzed.
Marcus was
Yep, same thing that Marcus
Okay.
was doing.
just making sure because I think I stepped away for a second. All right, I'm gonna hit the wop wop. I will not use channel or divine smite.
Okay. Remember, you can choose to smite after the attack roll's made. That's what makes smiting so powerful.
I feel like if I don't say beforehand, I probably will forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
14 does hit.
Yep.
8 more damage. The creature's still going.
Okay.
You squish up its
Alright.
guts real good.
I'll do another one.
Alright.
Rawr.
Oh yeah, that hits. It is still going, but it is bleeding profusely.
Okay.
Some of the
That
blood
is-
sprays out. It goes over your head, over Elf Shadow's head, over Rhinorod's head, over Larionis' head. It lands on Marcus.
And then that is all that I will do.
All right. Carrion Crawler 15 from the Carrion Crawler nest activates.
Boop boop boop.
Yeah. It is going to worm its way over. Splurk, splurk, splurk. And
Oh, those are.
it's going to climb up the wall. And then
Slippery
it is going
legendary.
to climb up the ceiling, dash action. And then it is going to climb down the wall and flank Karak. So that's a bad situation for Karak.
I should have asked it, like, can we hear anything going on over there, even though in the throes of this?
The acoustics of this cavern, with the water, with the different steps of terrain, with all the little pockets and lava tube entrances and stuff, and it's just really hard to pinpoint any kind of sound. Like,
Okay.
you guys are in the middle of a combat, you're kind of hearing just that combat. All right, Marcus, you're up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sick of getting splattered with all this stuff. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure we're gonna do away with this as soon as possible. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
and Crash, I can suddenly see what's going on that part of the map.
Oh,
I'll
because you were
click over.
probably in a position where you could look straight and see, I think. Let me check.
Yeah, because Salem casts light, so
Yeah.
it's literally
Okay.
like somebody lit up.
Yeah, so if you could see your allies, hell, dude, go with it. But I'll double
Okay.
check. Let me hop in your mini and see just why you could see all the way over there.
It's like fleeting as like I'm scrolling by.
Oh, I got you. Oh, you mean you could see like this area down here?
Not down here. It's
Uh-huh.
like I scroll over and then as like I'm scrolling back, It like glitches, and I can.
Oh, okay, yeah. If that's the case, then yeah. Because when I jumped in your mini, you could kind of see in that direction, but there is like a big piece of wall right here. So
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I got
So
you.
when you were saying like you could see straight, it was like I don't.
Yeah,
Very accurate.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Well, either way. You guys
I
are
got my own shitstorm to deal with. It's fine.
For sure. But if you are looking for a place to flee, I mean, you could go back the way you came, jump in that hole, that random mysterious hole. Yeah.
That deep hole?
The one that Siri knows nothing about, that one. So Marcus, what are you doing on your end of things?
So I have a question.
Sure.
Real quick. If I try to shove something up against a wall,
Uh-huh.
would I have to technically grapple in order to like pin them and force them into like a squeezing position?
Right. So, forcing something. All right. With force movement, there is the bull rush, right, or the push that allows you to move them 5 feet or knock them down, and then a different action is used for a grapple. A popular thing for people with more than one attack to do is you grapple and then push them to the ground. So now they're restrained and prone, and therefore they can't get up from prone because you have to use movement points to get from prone, and when you are grappled, your movement is 0. So pushing something up against the wall would be a similar set of action economy to pull that off.
So then, is a shove technically an attack or no?
Yes, it is It is an attack action, basically.
Gotcha. Then I'm gonna grapple this thing.
Okay, interesting choice. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
21. Not bad.
All right, yeah, you grab a hold of this giant worm. What do you want to do with it?
I'm gonna bonus action shove with Shield Master.
Okay.
To try and shove it down.
Sure. Yeah, you technically took an attack action. All right. So, sheathing your sword real quick with your item interaction, you reach out, grab the worm, and then smash.
No. I drop the sword.
Oh, drop your sword. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yes, I dropped the sword on the ground.
All right, hold on.
Just want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
Good.
As you look down, a grab boy burrows up, grabs your sword, takes it back down to the ground, just to teach.
Let me make sure that they put this sword here, because if Marcus doesn't remember it, this sword is gone forever. Because of that one character he played that threw his bow on the ground. All right, so you grab a hold of it, and then you slam it.
Bought a longbow, but bought a short.
Oh god! Right. Oh god! The rage. It's better than coffee. Okay, so give me another athletics check, right? Yeah.
I heard the noise. Oh, only an 8.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what he gets.
I queued it up. It's been sent off to the Roll20 servers. It might come back to us. Here, I'll throw a couple more up there just in case. Oh, there we go.
Unnecessary.
All right, so yeah, okay. They're starting to show up now. It's like I sent 4 or 5 print jobs to the printer. All right, yeah, it definitely is not pushed down, but you have a hold of it. It's yours now.
Okay, well then, I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave it there, I guess.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it. Yeah, I tried.
All right, Larionis, you're up.
I'm just gonna stab it.
Okay, another radical idea in combat. Let's see what you do.
I never expected my food to hug me.
All right, it's a hit. It dies instantly because it had 2 hit points. All right, it dies unable to move. Because it was unable to move, as you slash it open, all of its blood and innards sprays all over Marcus.
Holding it tightly in an embrace, so it's fair.
All right. All right.
I mean, I would have clearly cut so that the spray would have been away from me. I mean,
oh, sure.
Crossfire. That's just
there is a feeling of accomplishment as you finish off the last carrion crawler, but for some reason, the combat music doesn't stop and time doesn't speed back up. The blood of heroes tells you that somewhere nearby, some fool is in a real big fight. A fight that could end their lives and force Larionis to get over his racism about gnomes. All right.
I might not be able to kill the character, but I'd still be very racist.
That's fair. That's fair. It's your fantasy. When they ask me at your work, like for, like reference for security clearance, I'll be like, well, he's super racist in his fantasy game. I don't know how that affects his real life, but hates midgets, or whatever we call them now.
But loves French Canadian women.
Yeah, oh, we do know that. Let's see. Going back to the nest, another one activates. It comes surging around the corner at you, boss. It's going to use a dash action to get right up on Tadpole.
Tadpole, no.
All right. Salem, you receive a prayer email in your mind. It says...
Can I use my reaction to, like, hit the bless button?
Yeah, so you open it up, you read it, you're like, my first prayer, at your
Send all the power.
At your discretion, I will allow you to grant Tadpole Salem inspiration with your reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You move it to the answered box in your prayer email. Well done. Carrion Crawler 8.13 comes surging ahead. Oh man, it looks real bad over here. Okay. Carrion Crawler 8.13.3 is going to come surging up. It can't reach, so it's just going to climb on the ceiling. There we go. All right. Yeah. That's wild. Okay. Cool. Tad's turn. Tad looks to you, Karak, with his 4 remaining hit points. And his eyes glimmer with faith and zealotry. He takes his spear and he begins to spin it above his head, threatening any who would come near the two of you. He boldly stabs out at a random worm. Here we go. You've got this, little buddy.
20 and 18, yeah. 20
yeah.
for 6.
All right. So that happened. All right. Back to you guys. I think yours are all done. Oh, this isn't yours. This belongs to Gyoza.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay, Gyoza, I killed 3 of them. You can handle 1.
From the northeast, you hear the shuttering, slurping sounds of macaroni and cheese being made in a large barrel. Crawling along the ceiling, you see one of the hideous creatures making its way towards you. All right. It does have to use a dash action to reach you.
All right.
All right. That brings us to Elf Shadow. Combat is over, Elf Shadow.
Right. But combat music is still going on.
Mm-hmm,
Do we hear echoes of anything along anywhere?
I think at this point, infused with his zealotry, you would hear many murloc cries coming from the west. And you would hear rapid macaroni and cheese making sounds coming from the southwest. And you would hear, I don't know, an assload of macaroni and cheese sounds coming from the far west, where the murloc sound came from. So it sounds like a lot's happening tonight.
Right. Well, to keep with the theme of the Elf Shadow abandoning Gyoza, it will dash to the west.
Okay.
Let's do it. Just might be easier to... Where's 80? 80 is right there. Okay.
All right. Sergeant Karak Boragash, what is the plan?
All right. At the expense of possibly getting hit, I'm going to attempt to maneuver to that point to flank.
Oh,
So
man.
that will provoke
1, 2, 3 attacks.
No.
No, not worth it? Okay. Okay.
It's...
Yeah.
No. All right, so I will hit this one. Or at least I will attempt to hit that one with the Rod of Anauroch.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
All right. The one that was already stabbed by your squire? Yeah. All right. Yeah, that is a massive hit.
All right, and extra attack.
Ooh,
Shit.
Unfortunately, a 10, you just smash the stone next to it to pieces, but miss the creature.
And I will bonus action Second Wind.
Okay. All right. Skippy is going to rush over to his god, and he is going to shake you violently and begin licking your face. This will give you the help action for your next Constitution saving throw.
Ew.
Oh my! I forgot that Salem was paralyzed.
Salem, you lose your turn. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage. You're trying to hit a 13. Okay. You just continue to be covered in fish mucus. All right. 19. All right. These dudes over here, they're in it to win it. Here we go. Tentacle attack. That is
hits.
a hit. Constitution saving throw against the paralysis. All right. Here comes the bite and a miss. Whew. Okay. Gyoza, you're up.
All right. Did I hear the sound of combat from either direction?
I think at this point, I would say that it would be in everyone's best interest to at least know that there's more combat going on. So it's definitely coming from the north of your location. So, like, this away.
All right. You said this is still up on the ceiling right now?
Correct. The problem here is that the ceiling is pretty damn close to you. So you are within reach of its tentacles.
All right. All right, I'll...
Because the ceiling in this area is kind of a uniform 20 feet, and you're on a ledge that's, you know, like, drops down a bit on either side, but right now, yeah, it's a large creature on a 10-foot ceiling or a 20-foot ceiling, so it could reach you with those 10-foot tentacles.
All right, can I move to right here then?
Sure.
All right, I'll move to right there. Okay. I will... Produce flame it.
Okay.
Wait, am I in melee?
You are. Melee. Yep, you are in melee.
All right, then I will make it do a saving throw instead.
All right, what kind of saving throw?
DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay. It makes it.
All right. It's my action. I don't. It's got no bonus actions, do I? No, I don't have any actions. All right.
Okay. Back to you, Egan.
Egan will begin moving.
Okay.
Here, I guess.
Sure.
And then keep going. Where's this at? 23rd. All right, that's it. Moved and dashed.
All right, fair enough.
Can I bonus action stab myself to keep my rage?
Stabbing yourself is not within your normal action economy. No.
Dang it.
Yeah. All right.
Nobody attacked me last round, so I think I lose it now.
Okay.
I believe so. I know.
You can hit me. Hit me.
You wouldn't be able to dash though if you wanted to keep your rage going.
Yeah. No. He would not do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right, let's see.
Oh, my
You mean
right I left him.
the paladin of like guardians wouldn't like just punch a team member just to stay angry? Weird.
If you knew my darkest secret.
Oh, that sounds mysterious. Now I want to know. All right. So, as this is all going down over here, Carrion Crawler 15 is gonna go for it. Carrick, here we go. Tentacles.
I think that hits.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw. No problem. Tries to bite you and misses. So just 4 points of poison damage. Oof. Marcus, back to you.
So you said we heard noises to the south and to the west? Or southwest and to the west?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly did we hear to the southwest?
Slurping macaroni.
Slurping macaroni sound. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
You might have heard my Toll the Dead. I don't know.
That would be a wolf howl.
Oh, yeah. You would definitely have heard that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, let me make a wisdom. Find out if I would realize.
Do you really need a roll for that? You've been with him.
You never cast that spell, that's why. All right, yeah.
Never.
Okay, maybe you do need a roll of wisdom, but you guys have been adventuring for a while.
No, he's joking. I cast it all the time.
Yeah. Well, I don't see anything here. I guess I'll keep going. And Dash, or I'll say Larionis. I'll shout to him. I'll be like, "Watch over Salem. I'm gonna go see what's going on down here. I heard a noise. Might be somebody." And I'll dash. And I'm looking around. Nope, nothing. I don't see anything yet.
I see you.
But you do? What?
There's no light over here. I guess. I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's it.
Okay. All right, that's it. That's enough.
What?
Oh! Item interaction. Picking up my sword, by the way.
What is that horrible sound?
Ugh. I'm gonna.
What
Wait,
is going on?
I can't tell if someone's chewing into the mic or if that's the other groovy.
No, that is the other bot.
That's the other groovy. Yeah.
What? Is
turning
there
that
something
one down.
wrong with the other groovy? Is
Yeah.
it doing something wrong?
Yep. Not anymore.
Oh. I was trying to.
Oh. Well, you got a reaction from your player with it at least.
There we go.
Yeah, I was just trying to immerse you. You know.
But yeah, I got my sword, by the way.
Okay, you picked up your sword and you kept going. Fair
Ugh,
enough.
That's awful.
All right, Larionis, you're up.
Okay. So as an item interaction, I'm gonna step over here. I'm gonna pick up this potion on the ground. Then I'm gonna drink it. Egan, what kind of potion was it?
The regular whatever. Hold on, I'm looking at my statue.
Plot twist. It's a
Yes,
poison
yeah,
potion.
Yeah, it was actually poison. It's a potion of paralysis.
Oh, cool. And then this is difficult terrain, so that counts as 20. So then 30, and then I'll cunning action dash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's my turn. I'm not hearing Crash anymore.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just listening to the macaroni and cheese sounds. So.
Oh.
He's adding to it by chewing into the mic. Did you add 6? Jesus.
All right. Well, Larionis, anything else from you?
Nope, that was my action, my move, and my cutting action.
Okay, fair enough.
And that potion rate here is no longer there.
Oh, all right. Okay. I don't know how much longer I can endure the macaroni and cheese sound myself.
Oh, I muted that as quickly as I
yeah.
could hold
Blah.
that.
Feeling it now in my gorge. That's a
Yep.
part of the body,
I
right?
don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Karak. This one is going after, unless you are doing like the Velociraptor, like, hey, like kind of drawing its attention. It is going to go after Tadpole.
Can I intercede?
That's what I'm saying. If you want, I will. Like you have the light. You are the big target. I mean, but it's going to be like opportunistic and go after Tadpole unless you kind of call its attention back to you.
In that case, I'll go, hey, ugly fucker, come here.
All right.
Find someone who can take it.
It throws a tentacle at you for 26 for 4.
And hubris goes before the fall. Does a 13 pass or no?
13 is just enough.
Oh!
All right.
Still doing this.
Unable to reach you, it is going to try to bite Tadpole, though. And misses him. Oh, wow. All right. Let's see. That brings us to Carrion Crawler number 8. Carrion Crawler number 8 is going to go for it. Here we go. Karak. 11 misses.
Yep.
Here's the bite. Misses. All right, you are tanking 5 Carrion Crawlers by yourself. Tadpole's going to go. He will try and stab the same one that you guys have been working on with his spear. And misses, unfortunately. All right. Carrion Crawler number 6, down with Gyoza. All right. It is going to scurry across the ceiling and then reach down with its tentacles. Here we go. 10 misses. It will drop down from the ceiling, taking some damage. And it will try and bite you. And misses. Alright. Back to you, Elf Shadow.
Alright. Sorry, I gotta jump my screen back. Okay, Elf Shadow will 10, 20, 30, 40, get to there. Because I don't have sight with Elf Shadow, does Elf Shadow see a target from there?
From where?
It's right here.
Okay, hold on. From where it is at? No, but it would definitely hear fighting.
And the fighting is still coming from the west.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it'll continue to dash 40 feet towards the sounds. 20, 30. That looks like it's solid, so 40. Okay, that's Elf Shadow's turn.
All right. Fair enough. Back to you, Karak.
All right. I will attempt to get more hits on the one we've been working on. I believe 20 hits.
20 does
10,
hit.
And then my extra attack. There we go. 23 for 13.
It is bloodied. Let's see. You've hit it for a 10 and for another 13.
Yep.
Just making sure here. Yep, it is still going. Oof.
That's all I got.
All right. Skippy. Skippy will continue to try to save its god from whatever strange meditation it has entered. Strange god meditation. Give me a Constitution saving throw. DC 13 with advantage. Okay. You break free from the paralytic poison. And that is your turn.
Yeah.
All right. It is the top of the round. I will roll assistance in the form of a extremely beat up Villara, who is finally making her way through her own series of lava tubes. Let's see. Alrighty. Carrion Crawler 19 is up. Alright. It's just going to keep beating on you. Tentacles galore. Here we go. 27 for 4. Give me a Constitution saving throw. No problem, no problem. It tries to bite you and misses. Karak. Oh my god. Alright, Gyoza, you're up.
Alright, this thing's in the way now.
Mm-hmm. There is a 10-foot drop to your right and a 5-foot drop to your left. Both the drops do have puddles at the bottom. I don't know if puddles have any meaning to you in the Underdark, but there are puddles.
Alright. What would the action economy be for getting some flammable oil on or around this guy?
Using oil is an action.
Alright. I will take a dodge action.
Okay.
And I don't think you don't see any way I can get past him, do you?
You'd have to go down the ledge and then around him, yeah, so it'd have to be some climbing there.
Alright. Nope, I don't think I can do that. I'm just gonna put up my shield.
Okay. Hunkering down. Got it. Egan, to you.
Continue moving. 30. Do I see anything?
You hear the sounds of battle from up ahead.
All right, I'll keep going then. All right, that is all.
Okay. Carrion Crawler 15. More of the same. It's not a complicated creature. It just tries to hit you. 14 doesn't hit, and then it will try and bite you. It doesn't hit. All right, nope. Marcus, back to you.
Yeah, seeing Gyoza now after he called out to me. I'm gonna go ahead and step a little closer. Let's see. Do I see it? Oh, yep, I see it much more clearly now.
Yes.
Yeah. Damn it. Really didn't want to fight another one of these, but okay, whatever. The dash. Hey, Gyoza, I'm here to help.
All right, you are in melee with the creature.
Your little thing. Yeah, except unfortunately, I got nothing else to do.
Alrighty, that brings us to Larionis.
Okay, so item interaction. I'm going to take my potion of greater healing out of my bandolier. Action, I am going to drink it. Greater healing is 2d4 plus 4, right?
Greater is 44 plus 4.
So there's the 44, 11. Okay. Still a little bashed up, but feeling a bit better. And then I'm going to move and dash 60.
All right.
And
all right, while you're doing that, Carrion Crawler number 9 is going to start some ass kicking, I guess, or attempted ass kicking. Here we go. That is a hit.
Yep.
All right, 7 points of poison damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw. No problem, no problem.
Holy crap!
Tries to bite you and misses. Actually, couldn't reach you with the bite, so it tries to bite Little Man, Tadpole, and misses, because he has an armor class of 13. This one is up next, followed by this one. Oh my goodness. So let's just get all these out of the way here. Here we go. Tentacle attack. Hits for 3. Yeah. Go ahead, give me a Constitution saving throw. You make it. The bite hits for 8, though. A big hit from the bite.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that brings us to this guy. He's going to try tentacle attack. 14 misses. He's going to squirm. I guess he'll go to the ceiling and then just kind of move over. He's like kind of frustrated because he can't get in there to bite you. So he'll just be grouped up on the ceiling trying to get to you. All right. Tad's turn. Tad is going to try to finish off the one that you guys have been working on. 13 is enough. 5 damage. It is dead. All right. Tad lets out a guttural cry of battle.
I'll follow with yeah, that's how you do it.
All right. As it does, it sprays hideous slime all over the place as its body just sort of turns inside out from the damage. There we go. Ugh. 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 Yeah. All right. That brings us to Carrion Crawler 6.13. Let's see. Eyes on the prize. It will, let's see, slap this newcomer in the face with its tentacles. 22 does hit. Marcus, give me a Constitution saving throw against paralysis.
Got you. All right. Let's see it.
You make it. You make it. All right. And then it will try to bite Gyoza. This is at disadvantage. That is a miss. Okay.
I do take full poison damage though from that, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. There is a sort of rumbling and grinding of stone, and you see a snake slither down from the ceiling in a similar vent to the one that you popped out of earlier, Karak. And it slithers forward and goes to grab, with disadvantage because of its exhaustion, one of the creatures. It grabs it, and then it is going to sort of pull it back a little bit. Alrighty. And takes 15 damage in the process. Elf Shadow, to you.
Okay. Again, from where it is, does it have sight on any combatant?
Mm-mm.
Then whatever direction it hears the sounds from, it would move in that way. I don't know if it's... I have blocked vision from like stuff here, so I don't know.
Okay, so you want to move towards stuff. I got you. All right.
Yeah.
All right, it turns...
40-foot move.
All right, with 40 feet, it can see the combat but cannot reach anybody. It is 10 feet from the closest combatant.
It will rush in order to... If it can give flank to Carrick or to Tadpole, it will. Otherwise, it'll just move towards the nearest opponent.
Okay. Sure. Let's see. All right, Carrick, Elf Shadow moves here to give you flank. Carrick, you're up.
All right. I will turn to the Carrion Crawler. It's being flanked by Elf Shadow, and I will try and start working on that one.
All right.
17 for 14.
That is a hit. 14 damage.
All right, and another one.
15 damage. It is bloodied already.
All right.
Anything else from Carrick?
That is all I got.
All right. Skippy waits patiently to see what Salem will do next. Salem.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
No longer paralyzed. What will you do?
Item interaction. I pull out a one of my 4 green dragon scales.
Okay.
And bestow it upon Skippy.
Oh, all right. Skippy is extremely pleased as he takes this offering from God.
And then I will use my action to fly to... Well, can I pick him up?
Yeah, as your action, you can pick him up and then fly with him. That's fine.
Yeah, and I will fly route.
Okay.
We flying.
All right, fair enough. That brings us to Carrion Crawler 19. Let's see. It is dead. Gyoza, to you.
All right, I'm going to toll the dead on it. We gotta kill it.
All right. It will try to make a wisdom saving throw. It fails. Takes 11 points of damage.
6. Oh, was it damaged already?
Yeah, it fell from the ceiling.
Oh, cool.
It made itself susceptible. Woohoo!
Yeah, you idiot. You stupid fool. What are you doing with that 1 intelligence score? You dumbass. Yeah. Oh, man.
Hey, I've seen some pretty crazy shit happen with.
I think it hurt its feelings a little bit, but that's, I'm sorry. I took it too far.
Roll D4, vicious mockery.
Yeah, I took it way too far.
Too dumb to have feelings.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay, I'm just going to take 1d4 of damage.
Yeah, Egan, you're up.
I will actually turn my mic on this time.
Sure,
I will
sure.
Move forward to about here.
Okay.
And I saw El Shadow go this way.
Correct. He dipped around the corner, yep.
Breaking the rule.
Yes, the chamber ahead has a very high ceiling, worth mentioning. It is about 40 feet high. Okay. I don't know what that character is I drew. My mouse started lagging really bad. Yeah, so it's got a 40-foot high ceiling. And the room itself is littered with bones, weird like husks. You see mixed among these mushrooms, egg sacs. And you smell sort of the damp, like kind of primal musk of like vermin or animals.
Okay. This is my full movement and dash, and I will, as I see Carrick, I will say reinforcements have arrived, and then I'll see that Valara was there, and I'll just kind of get sad because somebody already showed up.
Oh,
I don't know that. Yeah. Okay. No.
Okay.
I don't know that. Anyway, yeah. Just let me know I'm here, and I'm coming.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Carrion Crawler 15. It will just keep fighting. Carrack, more tentacles, more biting. 25 for 3, saving throw against poison, and you pass. And it misses on the bite. It's almost kind of predictable at this point.
It's just a pattern.
Yeah, Marcus, you're up.
Marcus went AFK.
Okay.
He said that he would attack, and he rolled an 8 and a 13, and he said that it would be an advantage. I don't know why it would be an advantage, though.
No, he misunderstood
He thought flanking.
Oh,
the
yeah.
a natural 1, so it's a miss.
All right, he moved into a flank, and he missed. Good turn, good turn. I guess he would try to use Shield Bash anyways, if we're giving him his full action economy. So let's see. Anytime you want to load Marcus's character sheet for me, Roll20. He's not trained in athletics, that fibber. Let's see. Yeah, so he flails wildly. He just is like spinning around, like he's like doing like a hurricane spin, like a little kid would do. It's embarrassing to watch, actually.
Is he trying to fight like how he thinks Lars looks when he fights?
I don't know exactly what's happening here. Yeah. Larionis, you're up.
All right, so 10, 20, 30. Okay, I can see Egan there. I'm gonna try and be all clever, and I'm gonna try and head it off at the pass. I'm gonna cutting action and head north.
Sure.
That's a dead end.
That is a dead end. Yep. Yep.
So, I'm gonna dash as my action now.
And that's why dynamic lighting is amazing.
Absolutely, I love it. My players hate it, and I'm just like, they want team sight, and I'm like, oh hell no.
They can have it. It's a like 8th level spell that wizards can cast. It links everyone's minds up telepathically.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
They just want me to click the setting on Roll20 for it. I'm like,
yeah, I think it's called like somebody's telepathic bond or something like that. Once the party had that in skills, once they had that in Skills of War, everybody just had everybody else's miniature all the time. It was crazy. Hard to go back to regular gameplay after that, I heard. All right. So this carrion crawler is grabbed by the snake. It will attack. It will bite. I don't think either of those hits. No, wait. Snake only has an armor class of 12, so she is hit. She has to make a Constitution saving throw.
My bae got this.
All right.
Nope.
She is paralyzed. All right.
Does it not have resistance to snakes?
Yeah, it doesn't have resistance to poison as a snake. Nope. All right, so
I guess it is a constrictor, not a venomous.
Yeah, she takes some damage on top of the damage she had taken in previous fights. Okay. Alrighty. That brings us to... I guess if she's paralyzed, would she still be grappling? That's always a tricky one. We won't worry about it for now. This one right here on the ceiling, Karak, it's coming for you. It's going to hit you with its tentacles for like 4 points of damage. All right, for 3 points of damage. And it's going to miss you on the bite after you make your Constitution saving throw. Oh, wait!
Nope.
Oh, no! It bites you for 9.
All right.
The pattern is broken. The matrix is going to fall apart now. All right.
I don't like the pattern being broken. This is not good.
Karak, here's a tentacle... And make that save. And here's the bite. Ooh, bite hits.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, at least you're still making the saves.
All right, Tad's turn. He's going to bust out a spear. Oh, no. Okay.
That doesn't do it.
Giant Constrictor Snake misses its turn. It's going to make a Constitution save. And break free. All right. Elf Shadow, you're up.
Okay. Elf Shadow is going to attack this one.
That is a hit.
To hit. 9
Yeah.
necrotic and 4 strength down on that guy.
Oof. All right. Anything else from Elf Shadow?
That will be all.
All right. Karak, you're up.
All right, we'll keep working on this guy. All right. Come on, anytime.
That is a hit.
All right, 19 for 7, and...
It is dead.
Oh. In that case, well, I guess I'll use my extra attack for the one that was clinging to the ceiling.
All right. You swing upward with the second swing and just smash it for 9 points of damage.
Is it hard enough to knock it to the ground?
It has innate spider climb, so I'm going to say no.
Karak, do you have Great Weapon Mastery?
I am a Great Weapon Master.
Then as a bonus action, you can take a attack for killing somebody.
Yeah, because you dropped the one.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, I will hit the one I hit again. Good call.
All right, 10 more damage. Nice. All right. Skippy is up. Skippy is happy to be carried by its master. All right. The Rhinorog.
Crash.
Yeah.
Sorry, Salem just messaged us in the Discord. His internet went out.
Oh,
so
no.
He doesn't have the Roll20 control.
Okay. All right, then on Salem's turn, I will have him helicopter his buddy on over.
Okay.
All right, which is right now. So let's see. Salem has a flight speed of, I don't know, 30? 40? There we go. He will move and dash. All right, Gyoza, to you.
All right. I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
It fails. 12 more damage. It is bloodied.
Aha.
It lets out sad screes of pain as it realizes it's made a terrible mistake. Your booming wolf howl echoes through the chambers.
Did the worm go earlier?
To Egan. Yeah, it went earlier.
Oh, okay.
All right. I can get to... Is this within... I can't tap
Assuming you use your training in athletics and your strength to jump over the body, yeah, you could jump over and get there if you wanted to.
Okay. I would like to do that. I need to roll an athletics.
Nope. You are strong enough. You are you're level 8. All that jazz.
I actually am trained in it.
Yeah.
So
unlike some people,
I would like to attempt to grapple this.
Oh, okay, sure. They are
taking notes.
Despite having lots of tentacles, they are not good at grappling.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. You can learn from your lesson earlier.
I was taking notes earlier.
You pick up this screeing worm, and
I think that I would like to
pin it. All right, so give me another athletics check to try and pin it. You do. It is now prone and grappled.
I smile, and then that is all.
All right. Carrion.
Oh, actually, sorry. Can I drop my last potion?
I think at this point, with a shield and somebody grappled, your hands are full.
Okay, I would have needed to do it beforehand.
Right.
I got you.
All right. Cool. At this point, the creature is prone, so it is going to have disadvantage to these attacks, but they will go after Egan. Here we go. Tentacles is a miss because of prone, and bite is a miss because of prone.
Thankfully.
Okay.
All right. Over to Marcus.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try again. With the good old swing.
All right. Let's see it.
11 does not hit.
It does not hit. Do you try to push it down with your shield?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and push it prone with my shield. Yeah.
Okay.
Knock it off the ledge.
You're trying to beat a 9. What do you got for me?
I got 11 here that I rolled.
Okay.
My connection's been interrupted.
Okay. So you rolled an 11 on the attack and 11 on athletics. Okay, fair enough. 11 is just enough. Are you pushing it down, or are you going to push it 5 feet?
I'm trying to push it prone.
Okay,
yeah.
That'll work. It is prone. It's a little big plus spider climb. I don't know if that would be enough of a push to have knocked it off the ledge anyways. But yeah, you knock it down. All right. Back over to Larionis.
All right. So Lars is going to go here. I am also actually trained in athletics, so I'm going to set up here.
Okay.
I can get to here with my move. I'm going to cunning action dash. I know that I'm going to be in for a tentacle strike here. I will actually, I'm going to bolt to the grave this guy.
Okay. It will be a disadvantage because he's prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Still hits. All right. Damage.
10 necrotic.
All right.
And then I will actually go here, and I will assist Valara.
Okay.
And I will use my longsword.
All right, that is a hit. 11 damage. It is bloodied.
And that will be my turn.
And that will be your turn. All right. It is immediately that creature's turn. It will turn its attention to you. I guess we'll say that it was still restrained, so this is with disadvantage. Still a 20. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
If it was restrained, should I have had advantage on my attack?
I mean, yes, but I mean,
whatever.
Throw another d20 out if you want to fish for a crit. But
no. I will simply. So it's 3 poison and a Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh no! I am.
You are paralyzed. It will try to bite you, but misses.
And resistance to poison doesn't do advantage on saves, right?
Yeah. If it's if it says resistance to the poison, and poison damage, right? Like I don't know what the phrasing is on it. Are you resistant to poison damage, or are you resistant to poison?
It's advantage on saves.
Saving throws.
Yeah, it would tell you if you had advantage on saves against poison, just like a dwarf.
Yeah, it says it.
Yeah, sorry.
It is right there. You have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned.
Okay.
So
Then you would not have been paralyzed.
But I still take 1 point of poison damage.
All right, Karak, this is for you. Looks like the tentacles and the bite hit. Go ahead and give me a save against the paralysis.
Okay, so question.
Sure.
With the first attack, that would hit. That would bring me down to 0, but my half-orc ability, I pop back, and because I do have Relentless Endurance, I would be able to get an attack. Do I still need to make the saving throw if it's knocking me down? And
correct. Yeah, paralysis would go through unconsciousness. Yep.
Okay. I will make the throw.
Ooh.
Failed.
All right. They finally, like 15 saves later, have paralyzed you. So you go down. You stabilize with 1. You're paralyzed. They attack again. You take 5 damage.
I'm out.
All right.
Now, would I be able to... No, I'm paralyzed, so I couldn't attack. So
Right.
That's that.
All right. Tad, seeing that you've dropped, is going to turn its attention to the one on the ceiling. No, the one in front of it that is prone, because that's going to be advantage. Here we go. That hits for 9. It is bloodied. All right.
I totally didn't even see this one here.
Yeah.
That's up on the ceiling? Yeah.
Yeah. Thought it was another body.
All right. Constrictor Snake going to try to constrict. Unfortunately, no, she doesn't have disadvantage to attacks with 1 exhaustion. So that would actually still be a hit for...
She is paralyzed.
No, she made the save against paralysis
okay.
on her last turn.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So this one is squeezed out. It is Dunskies. All right. As it dies, some of its blood seeps into a hole in the ground. It travels through a dormant lava chute, and it falls out the ceiling onto Marcus, the other side of the dungeon. All right. So, that brings us to... Hey, it's like the camera just wanted us to go over there. As we follow the path of the slimy blood, it is that creature's turn. Seeing you coated in the viscous blood of the fallen, and knowing that you knocked it to the ground, it spends half its movement standing up from the ground, and then it's going to give you all the lovin' that it has. So here we go. Tentacles is a miss, and bite is a miss. Okay. Let's see. Did the snake go out of order? I think the snake did go out of order. Yeah. Whatever. Snake goes, kills her thing. Elf Shadow, you're up.
Okay. Item interaction. Elf Shadow is going to grab the potion, the last potion out of Larianus' bandolier.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's going to come over this way and attack this one.
Okay.
Uh, 13 to hit.
Yep, just enough. Just enough. It is bloodied from the attack. Its strength drops by 3.
Huzzah. Next turn, if Karak's still down, it will feed.
Karak, saving throw against death. All right. You make the first save. Skippy and Salem, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. You guys are helicoptering your way through the dungeon? I had you guys double move last turn.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay. You want me to do that again?
Yeah, because I don't know.
All right.
Where
Your flight speed is what, 30 or 40?
30.
Okay. We'll say there. All right. So just around the corner, you and Skippy can see the action. All right, Gyoza, back down to you.
Do I see Tadpole?
You do. He's fighting bravely, and upon seeing your flaming mane come into view, his eyes sparkle with adoration.
Carrying Skippy.
Yeah.
Flight of the Valkyrie style.
Oh, it's amazing. All right. You just insist on blowing this poor thing up. It takes more damage. It is withering up from your necrotic wolf howls.
All right. That's all I can do.
Egan, back to you.
Well.
You've got this thing pinned. You've got this thing restrained, or not restrained, prone. But it is taking up your free hand. So what do you want to do?
Can I attack with that still, or you said it's taking up my free hand? So I either maintain this or.
I mean, you could do an improvised attack, which would just do your strength and rage if you had it going. Basically, just like slamming it against the ground or hitting it with your shield, that kind of thing.
I'll do that.
Okay. Go ahead and give me just a strength attack, unless you have a feat that grants you proficiency with improvised weapons.
It does not.
All right.
You said
this is at advantage. Yep. So you're just going to click on the word strength on your character sheet. Yeah, that's a 22, so that definitely hits. So just hit the word strength. And it should give you some damage. Okay, never mind. Your strength is a 3. Yeah, so it takes some damage as you just start smashing it against the ground. So 4 damage total.
And then can I do it a second time?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just do that roll.
All right, so then, you do another 4 points of damage as you just start smashing it against the ground over and over. The creature lets out squeals, shrieking, chitinous cries as you just smash it against the ground over and over again.
And that will be my action. My
all right, as if trying to fend off a cruel attacker, it flails its tentacles at you with disadvantage and misses. It tries to bite you and misses. 1 tear runs down its cheek. All right, Marcus, back to you. You drink it. As an item interaction, you lean down and lick the tear from the creature's bulbous green eye.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Marcus, you could do this. Finish this thing off for Lathander.
All right, I'm doing this. Can I? So I have a channel divinity.
Yeah.
So with my divine strike, if I'm not able to hit, I mean, obviously I'm going to call channel divinity beforehand. But if I don't happen to hit, would it still expend it?
Yes.
Oh,
no guts, no glory.
Yeah, you got a +2 from flank. You're trying to hit an AC of 13. You'll be fine.
You hear the voice of Eric.
Okay, max damage on divine strike. 8. That's 8 damage.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Channel divinity. So,
I think you know what happens here. As you hit the creature, there's a boom of thunder. And it is so great that the creature ceases to exist. The whole area is just flooded with slime. Even beautiful Gyoza is just coated from head to toe in carrion crawler ooze.
I'm kind of surprised at myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
Are you all right, Gyoza?
Thanks to you, Marcus.
This is full on like Ghostbuster slime. Just full on Ghostbuster slime, head to toe. It's beautiful. All right, Marcus, you still have movement.
Yeah. I guess I'll just I guess let's go meet up with everybody else. There's probably still fighting up there. So
okay.
I'll go ahead and start.
All right, that brings us to Larionis.
Failed Constitution save next turn.
Oh, okay. Make a new. Oh, wow. Okay, you're on top of it. Carrion Crawler's dead. Carrion Crawler on the ceiling. It is going to use its tentacles to attack. I don't know. They're so dumb. They're not really like. They wouldn't really flee at this point. They're too invested.
If it's gonna keep hitting me, it's gonna keep hitting me. It's fine.
No, it's gonna take out viable threats. So Tad, you're up.
All right.
16. Tad is going to drop. Let's see if Tad gets paralyzed in the process. I've asked Roll20 to roll a Constitution save. We may find out today or tomorrow. Oh, okay. All right. And then the creature is...
I respond, you monster.
The creature's going to slurp across the ceiling, and it is going to drop down. No, it doesn't have to drop down. It's going to crawl. Sure. It'll plop down. And as it plops down, it will make an attack against Larionis.
Does when it was on the ceiling, was it in reach of Elf Shadow? In Shadow's threat range.
Let's see. It started here, not in your threat range, and then I guess it would move past Elf Shadow. Sure.
So Elf Shadow gonna swipe at that bad boy.
All right. That is a hit.
8 necrotic, 3 strength down.
All right. That means its attack will be -2 when it tries to swing bite on you with this with advantage. Here we go. So that is a 19.
Wait, how does it have advantage?
Because he is paralyzed. Yeah.
Paralyzed.
All right. It is a critical, so there are going to be 2d4 more damage.
Okay.
So a total of 7.
And I'm down to 10. All right.
All right. Tadpole's turn. Tad's going to try to make a death saving throw.
I believe in you, Tadpole.
He's dying.
No.
All right. Snake will move up. She will try to grab this dude, keep him from killing her man. And she does. It is bloodied, grappled, and restrained. Elf Shadow, you're up.
Okay. Elf Shadow's gonna go here, here, and then there.
Okay.
And they're gonna feed Carrick a potion.
All right.
Just a regular potion of healing.
All right, Carrick, you are awake with some hit points. What would you like to do?
Do
I guess roll it. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a token macro. Yep.
Well, I didn't know if someone else had clicked it because roll.
All right, so you are alive with 8 hit points.
Okay.
There is a prone carrion crawler next to you and a restrained carrion crawler to the north.
All right. I would like to come literally roaring back to life.
All right.
I gotta get up using half of my move.
All right.
Motherfuckers! And I'm going to Great Weapon Master that one.
All right.
Sorry, quick question. Are you still...
Don't ask him. Just let him go with it. Just like... Oh, all right. But you have advantage because it's prone. So even with a -5, that's going to hit and and adds an extra 22 damage. It dies instantly. You trigger a free attack with your bonus action.
Well, so I'm gonna step over that one. I still have my extra attack. So I can get an extra attack plus the bonus.
Correct.
And I'm just gonna keep this Great Weapon Master train rolling because why the fuck not? And that's flanking. Okay. All right. So 1. Okay, another 22 damage.
It is dead. You have one more attack that you could use on Larionis if you'd like, or you could finish off Tadpole.
No. I'm just gonna smash that one, and then turn around to the rest of the group and say, "Nice of you to drop in. Took you long enough."
Whew. All right. Well, that is one way to clear 3 encounters in one go. So, congratulations. Time is still ticking along as Tadpole dies on the ground. Is anybody going to save Tadpole, or?
Yes,
I will take out my remaining basic bitch potion. I will feed it to him.
Oh, damn!
Amazing.
Okay.
Elf Shadow will pat Lars on the head to assist him in his Constitution save. Not the same as licking his eyeball, but you know.
Tad looks up at you and hugs you close, making murmuring sounds. But then he pushes you away when he sees Salem, and he throws himself into the gore and ooze on the ground, and just begins to placate Salem worshipfully.
I bring Skippy with me.
Okay. Skippy, the chosen of the 2 followers, is set daintily down on this corpse, and he murmurs in Coalith to the other, in Undercommon to the other, some stuff, and the other looks sheepish, as though, oh, I am not as good as this guy. I must try harder.
Well, I got his prayer, so I pull out another green dragon scale.
Oh man.
And give it to him.
Okay.
And then I like put both paws on their heads, like
they shiver at your touch.
And then I like boop their heads together.
Oh
like
wow!
They're supposed to work together.
They make Murloc sounds. All right. Well.
Long rest. Long rest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to get the party back together. So while North Group is doing that, let's see what South Group is doing. South Group, are you over here?
Yep. Yeah, we're over here.
All right. What are you guys gonna do?
Move up with Marcus.
Yeah, are we still in the initiative or?
No. You feel time return to its normal flow.
Oh, good. I don't feel any adrenaline-inducing things happen anymore, Gyoza.
Nope.
Let's
Yeah.
Marcus,
for them,
where they go?
They went west, I think. There was some more stuff over there.
Like west here, or
like northwest of here. So I'll start heading that.
Okay.
Come this way.
Did you see my the octopus?
Oh yeah. They're up there. Yeah, they're around us. They didn't really help much.
Up where?
Northeast.
Oh, you really gonna narc out on those octopi? Really?
Over there to the east.
No, they're somewhere around here.
Here, come on, let's go get your octopus.
All right, you look
Lilo,
over.
Stitch, what are you doing?
The octopi look sheepishly over at you. One of them waves an arm in salute.
What?
Yeah. They let out. They let out.
Help with these at all?
Oh, yeah. They both look at each other, and this one grabs this one, and like throws it against the wall.
Ditch, it's a little late for that.
And the other one gets up here, and he starts sort of half-assed, like kind of hits it with his his arms, like
All right, come on, you two.
All right.
Slow on the ground?
Yeah, they're hella slow on the ground.
All right.
All right. You have control of these, right? You can control them?
Yeah, I do.
All right, keep them with you. They're your responsibility now.
Okay.
Carrick, you helped Tadpole.
Yeah, he was fighting beside me. I mean,
Gyoza, I see some markings over here. I think they're
not gonna just left behind. A good soldier.
I rummage into my pockets and pull out a third green dragon scale.
Oh shit!
To Carrick.
This is a pretty religious moment. Do you have ceremony prepared?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't. I got dancing lights though.
Huh.
So I mean, I can make it look it.
All right, Marcus and Gyoza, you guys enter a massive chamber with a 40-foot high ceiling. Hidden amongst the copses of irradiated blue mushrooms are tiny eggs. Well, I guess they're not really tiny. They're like the size of softballs. And there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Wait, the blue are the eggs, or they're in between?
They're like in between. Yeah.
I want to come up to one and examine.
Sure.
All right. Gyoza will ritual cast create water to rinse us off.
They are pale white, like
Oh wait, it's not a ritual.
orbs. They're kind of fleshy and squishy. There are a lot of them. From the south, Marcus, you hear very, very loud snoring.
Huh. What happens if I poke one?
Of the eggs?
Yeah, just with my finger. No, not attack, just kind of poke.
Yeah, I mean, it's pliant as you kind of poke it. It has like, it's like I don't know, it's like an egg, it's like a soft, squishy, round, spherical egg. but it's got like a slimy mucus around it, and they are in groups of like 5 or 6, and they're all kind of like stored in, for lack of a better description, a viscous white sticky fluid.
Sound like snake eggs at first.
Yeah.
Like thought, but if I were to like grab one, like and like I guess like put my sword in between, like on the other side to like shine light through it.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do that without anything happening? It's not like so like fragile.
Oh yeah, you want to look inside the eggs? Yeah, you definitely see that there are tiny little worm larvae inside of it.
We should burn these.
Yeah.
Let's take a rest before we start a fire.
I don't know. If we're gonna take a rest, I think we need to have a guard post.
Also,
I don't trust these.
Didn't Lars get impregnated?
What?
In like the last battle?
We don't know that.
Oh, there are things you just don't say out loud. It's crazy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, remembering what the voice in my head in the sky said. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look. Does he actually? Like,
there, that gives you kind of an idea of the eggs that you're. When you hold them up to your sword, you see like the critters inside of it.
Kind of cute.
No, that's a murderize all of them. Burn them. Haven't you seen Aliens? Burn them all. Don't take one with you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna take it. As for Lars,
no, it's not burn them all. It's nuke them from orbit.
After being attacked by the what was it, Nablith earlier? Oosith? Yep. You said he was impregnated or something, right?
Or something.
That for real, or was that a joke? Does he look weird?
We don't know that.
I mean,
examine him.
You could definitely take stock of your ally for sure. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Are his feet swelling?
I'm a cleric.
You are a cleric, yeah. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
18.
18. He was hit many times during that fight, but one of the areas where he was hit, there is a purplish slime clinging to the side of the wound. You thought it was a bruise at first, but you see that it is actually a thick layer of viscous, sticky slime that is stuck to his skin. The skin underneath seems inflamed, possibly infected.
Lars, I need to operate.
Lars will just shrug. Do what you gotta do.
Wait, does this seem like something that'll? It doesn't seem like anything like a parasite or anything like that, right? Just like some sort of goo.
It definitely seems to be an infection.
Gotcha. Interesting.
I don't know if it matters, but I'm immune to disease.
Can we have this conversation further away from the eggs, please?
Oh no, I only have advantage.
Huh. Well,
not immune.
I'll just deal with it with magic later. All right, let's just deal with this.
Well, okay, hold on, Marcus.
Yeah.
Since we're all dealing with that voice in the sky telling us things that our characters should know, didn't you hear snoring?
Let me.
Crash specifically said you heard snoring.
8 intelligence. I've got an 8 intelligence. I kind of forgot.
Does Lars's 22 passive perception hear?
Oh yeah, now that the combat is over and everyone's kind of being chill, yeah, you definitely hear that. The two octopi are fighting over this very small puddle of water, trying to stay hydrated. Even though, science nerds, I know that octopi can survive for quite a while on land, they still like being wet. So
I'm gonna try and stealth and investigate.
Oh, don't do that. Let's take a short rest first. Time out. Lars.
No, 22 stealth. We don't see him anymore.
All right, he disappears. Unless you've got a passive perception of 22. Though
it is not dim light here.
And well,
I can see him perfectly.
He does have the lurker feat last time I checked. Do you still have the lurker feat?
No, I don't.
Oh, never mind. All of you can see Lars pretending to stealth through this well-lit room.
I'm moving silently.
Okay, you see him moving silently, but obviously south through the big room towards the snoring.
Let us rest first.
If he gets into a fight, I can't.
Lars, let's rest, please. Come back.
Please, Lars. Please,
Just
no.
an hour.
Hey, you know what's probably not a good idea
Crash.
is the
I'm
non-stealthy people following me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna glide my way over to him and just like land on his shoulders.
Okay. All right. There's a well-lit manticore riding on your shoulders now.
Lars,
Okay.
what are
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
grab Salem from that part on a cat you grab on the back of their neck when they're being bad.
They call it the scruff.
Lars.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
am much
grab-
bigger than you now, and I'm
I'm
gonna
still
start
gonna-
carrying him back.
Oh, all right. Give me some opposed checks here. I need athletics from Salem. I need an acrobatics from Lars.
Oh my god, I rolled.
All right. You are picked up by the scruff of your neck, where mother elves will often pick up baby elves and carry them around. And he starts his helicopter sounds and just like starts flying you back to the others. The two fish folk look on jealously at the free helicopter ride that you're getting.
And I just deposit him back with everyone else.
All right.
Short rest, please.
I mean, as soon as he lets me
long-
go, I'm going right back.
Oh no, it's not
Oh,
like letting
man.
you go.
Okay,
It's
so-
like planting you.
So
I
you're
told it-
you're willingly acting against the rest of the party's like group desires when you do this,
Oh,
just so you
no.
know.
I am looking to establish where the snoring is coming from.
It is coming from the south.
The key words didn't include letting him go.
All right. I would assume mathematically, unless you knock him out, eventually he will defeat you. But action economy wise, you guys could just dogpile him and hold him down. So
If he steps out of my threat radius, I'm grappling him.
okay.
Okay. Occupy. On it.
Oh man. All right. Larionis, there are many octopi, many tentacles, even a lovely snake woman that all just sort of curl around you. You are in every hentai girl's wildest fantasy right now, being constricted by a number of monsters and men. So,
Yeah, Elf Shadow's gonna go scout.
Oh.
okay.
Didn't we establish there was no psychic link?
Yeah, so Elf Shadow will go scout, cool, and not be able to communicate what he sees. Got it. All right.
He comes back and starts drawing in the dirt.
Yeah, he goes off and he scouts ahead. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. I think it has advantage because you're a shadow and it's dim light.
Advantage and +6 when
All right.
When in dim light.
Yeah,
So
go for it.
I'm just rolling the dex.
All
and
right,
then
sure.
I'll-
You did a great job. You saw some stuff.
Okay. Once it spots whatever is actually snoring, it'll come back,
Okay.
and then it can use its hands and count off by the tens of feet
right.
about how far away the thing is.
It slowly raises one middle finger, and then it points to the south, and then it flashes jazz hands at you many times.
All right.
All right.
I don't do charades. What does this thing try to do?
Let's take a. Let's have a short rest.
So here's the thing about that, Marcus. Even if we do a short rest, I'm not gonna be able to do anything to help you.
It helps
I
me
have
a
one
lot.
spell left. Yeah, it helps me a lot, and I have one spell left that
Right.
I can use to
I have
heal all of them.
nothing for you left.
Why don't we rest until the snoring stops? And if that gives us a long rest, great. And if it doesn't, then we should be concerned that the snoring stops.
Sounds good.
Attempt a long rest.
Where are you trying to long rest? Looks like Carrick has gone back by his holes.
Yeah, I think we would find a more suitable place to long rest than right here.
Okay.
I was just going to try and get a short rest real fast. I'm not going to long rest in the middle, out in the open like this.
Sure.
Yep. I'll bring the two fish people with me.
Okay.
This is a pretty good little hidey hole.
Yeah, man. If you're running out of the abyss, this map set is worth picking up for sure. If you didn't already pick it up, these are all. This is a tile set, so you can actually like build any kind of layout you want.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Carrick looks up for where he's curled up and says, if we post a watch, we could get in a long rest. Everyone bothered to think it through. Goes back to what he was doing.
Is it linked somewhere?
Oh, it's Heroic Maps Caves. It's on Drive Through RPG. Okay. So you guys, it looks like you're trying to rest. Egan, are you down with this resting plan? Or are you going to stay there in the hallway? What's the deal?
I'll probably do what I can to keep watch, since I'm probably better off than everyone is right now.
All right, fair enough. So you're going to be on active watch then?
Yes.
All right.
We can rotate watches, Egan. You don't have to forego your rest.
All right.
I don't trust that you won't find your way down there if you're on watch.
All right.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to find my way back down there. I only need to rest 4 hours compared to the 6 hours the rest of you all need.
Yeah, but you also got a snake and octopuses grappling you.
Only for the short rest.
Okay.
The octopi will be gone.
Gyoza, you do see in the wall here is a hole that goes down into darkness.
How big is the hole? Big enough for a medium creature?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
All right, I'm going to move away from the hole.
Okay.
Hey, Carrick, what you doing?
All right. Carrick's, he's trying to get some sleep in. I will tell you this. The first hour passes, and the snoring continues.
Okay. Short rested.
So does that let me roll my hit die? And that's all good to go? Or
I'm rolling.
Yeah, I mean you got a short rest, so you do what you do with a short rest.
So we're not long resting, we're short resting.
Well, we're attempting to get a long rest, but the problem is we may not.
All right, so now that you've spent your first hour short resting, you could attempt to get a long rest here. That would require 6-ish more hours of rest. 8-ish if people are going to be, keeping a watch. I don't know how long whatever it is going to sleep, but...
Yeah, Salem at some point will take a watch.
Okay.
Lars will start watching after 3 more hours passes because he'll have his full rest in.
Okay. At the roughly 2-hour mark, the snoring does stop.
If Egan notices that, he will definitely let those...
You hear very loud footsteps.
Everybody.
what is it?
Loud footsteps.
Yeah, they're loud enough we can hear them.
Okay, just making sure.
Fuck a duck.
You hear in giant words.
Do we retain any of our knowledge from when Harshnag was teaching us?
You think it says you heard the word where.
Okay, so either He's talking about a were creature that can turn into something dangerous, or he's looking for something.
Or clothes, or he wants his clothes.
Then you hear an anguished cry.
I think he's sad.
Then you hear coming closer to your location.
Move over here to hide the light as much as possible.
You see from your current vantage point, Carrick and maybe some others, a very large giant. The giant is hunched over, and his hunched back kind of brushes against the 20-foot high ceiling of this passage. He cradles one of the dead carrion crawlers, petting it, hugging it to his chest, burying his face in it. He pulls his blue-stained face away, and he lets out an anguished cry. He begins looking around for who would have done such a thing. He looks over and sees you, Carrick. He is not happy. He is going to roll into initiative.
Do we want to dive down this whole guy?
You can take him.
Fuckers.
Yeah, we can tag him.
All right. Overcome with grief, the cave giant is moving slowly. You and your 500 NPC followers can all attempt to get in on that noise. Do we still have octopi?
No.
All right. All right, so Skippy and Tadpole would have used their hit dice, of which they have some, and they would have hit diced up. So they are not bloodied anymore. And they are ready to die for you, Salem. They're ready to die for you.
I think Valara should be normal now, right? Unless she's
long rest to get rid of exhaustion. Oh, but you mean like not wild shaped anymore? Wild shape lasts several hours, right? It's like
really?
Yeah, it's like 4 hours or something.
It's like an hour per level.
Or
the wisdom modifier, I believe.
It's like half an hour per level.
Half
yeah.
an hour.
Wow, that's pretty. So
it's like 4 hours. So.
I don't.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's that. Take it away, Valara. Valara's, I mean, yeah. I mean, there it is. The giant. She is going to slither closer and take a dodge action. Because she's not about to engage by herself, because she doesn't trust you guys enough to... Yeah. These guys are going to move to Salem. Where are you now, Salem? Oh, you're all the way over there? They're going to set up defensive perimeter around Salem. All right, Egan, you're up.
Yikes. I will stand next to the snake and take the dodge action. And
Okay.
that's all that I'll do because I have nothing else.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. Larionis, you're up.
I apologize. I forgot to roll Elf Shadow into initiative.
Okay. Roll him in. All right.
He should be in there. Lars is going to pull out his bow. He's going to stand here. I'm going to cunning action aim, and I am going to hold my action for when Elf Shadow is next to him.
All right, fair enough. That brings us to Sergeant Karak Boragash.
All right. Let's see. What's my distance to this guy? All right.
See, you could have just had Lars assassinate this dude in his sleep, and you wouldn't have to worry about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Somehow, I don't think that would have happened.
You rolled a
wish it
nat
would.
1 and died instantly. That's the history. That's
Oh no!
So,
Auto
Damn.
auto crit sneak attack on a sleeping target.
That
You
one.
know, when the entire party could have had a surprise round. I'm just
can I do produce flame twice with my extra attack? Or
That is not how magic works, fighter. No.
well, that's why I'm a fighter.
Yeah, no, no worries.
Fair.
Yeah, let's just do that.
That's why I'm a
Let's produce flame.
All right. You chuck fire at it. It hits the creature roughly in the chest. It doesn't seem to care or notice. In this regard, it's not immune to fire, but you didn't hit its armor class.
Got it.
I will mention you didn't hit its armor class, and it is wearing scraps of hide. It has no armor. It is just that tough.
We can take him.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I'm going to use the rest of my movement. I think I move. Yeah, I'm going to move back. That's it.
All right, fair enough. It is the cave giant's turn.
I want to know who suggested the cave giant to you. I need to.
The cave giant is so freaking big, and so flippin' strong, that he is just going to sort of, crawl, like almost like a gorilla. He's just gonna sort of like leap, crawl, jump over the piles of bodies of his fallen flock, and he is going to move up to engage with Sergeant Karak Borgash. Let's see. Yeah. As it moves up, he is going to attack you 3 times with his massive hand axes and then with his tusks. So here we go. I guess we should probably change out some music. This is a little too chill for this late at night. Before we start this fight, is everybody cool with this fight? Like, if we play through it, or anybody have anything pressing that they need to get to here at the end of the world on a Friday night?
Here at the end of the world.
No? Okay, we'll keep going. All right.
Where's this hole at again? Over here? Where's this?
Oh yeah, there's the arrow pointing. You could jump into it. It's like it's like a garbage chute in the wall.
Okay, just want to say.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, here we go for you, Karak. Hand axe, tusks.
Yeah,
oh, I should have tusks first. I'm so dumb. Oh well. I don't think the tusk hits.
No.
All right. That's because he got a 2, which resulted in a 14 attack roll. All right. So you are hit for 17 and then 20 points of slashing damage from each of the axes. He lets out a feral just roar. And you realize that the tusks on his face are his tusks. They are growing out of his mouth. This is a savage, primitive beast of a giant, and it is beyond furious at what you have done to its herd of carrion crawlers. Marcus, you're up.
Do I use the wand?
No.
No.
Sure.
Don't
Do
use
you
the
not
wand.
have any other thunder spell that you can cast yourself?
Nope.
No, because we got a short rest in.
No, but you still had one spell slot, didn't you?
For revive.
Not something I want to use right now, though.
All right.
He's gonna die. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna pull out the wand.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna pull out the wand.
Do what you think is
And,
best.
Yep, I'm gonna pull out the wand and I'm gonna drop a lightning bolt, channel divinity.
Okay.
Straight at him. Max damage, normal lightning bolt, level 3, and it should be 8 times.
Pump it up!
6. What's 8 times 6? Yeah, channel divinity.
All right. Do you cry out the words?
Yes, I do say "witness me" in Draconic, and then afterwards I say "screw you." Afterwards.
All right.
And I look up. I don't know where to look. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna say "screw you, Imrith." I hope she heard that.
Oh no!
And
all right.
Yeah, it's 48 damage, DC 15 deck save.
Okay.
Wow.
It fails critically.
Yeah,
It is
okay,
blasted.
Well, man, if I had not channeled Divinity, that would have been ideal. I'm not gonna lie.
48 points of damage, yeah?
Yeah, 48.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and step up 30, and making sure. Screw you, Imrith. And yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna yell for character get back.
All right. Thinking that you are yelling at him after blasting him and murdering all of his stuff, he turns his rage-filled eyes on you, Marcus.
Oh, okay.
All right. Elf Shadow, you're up.
Alright, so Elf Shadow is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Rush up to him. As soon as he gets there, Lars's reaction kicks in. And he was aiming, so Elven accuracy. Oh shit, that was with Elven accuracy.
Okay.
That doesn't do it, does it?
16 does hit.
Ah, sweet. Okay, and got my sneak attack. Turn sneak attack on.
Oof.
30.
All right. Takes 30 points of damage.
Okay, and then Elf Shadow goes. Strength drain. Oh, only 1 strength down. 11 damage.
Okay.
And then Elf Shadow is actually going to, not that it matters with the giant with its massive reach, but he's going to interpose himself between Carrick and the giant.
All right.
That'll be his turn.
And that will be his turn. Tadpole's turn. All right. Tadpole is going to rush back to its master and set up a defensive perimeter. All right, Gyoza, you're up.
All right. Difficult terrain to pass through Valara?
Correct. Yep.
All right. Let's see. 10.
Oh, yeah, you guys cleaned up during your short rest, too. So.
All right. I can only get to here.
Music is awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty good mix. Yeah.
I can't get quite close enough, so I'll toll the dead from there.
All right, he makes the save.
All right.
Anything else from Gyoza?
I don't think I have room to wild shape yet, so that'll be it.
Okay. Salem, you're up.
From where I am, I'm just gonna. Well, let's see if I can even reach him. Oh, yeah, he's within distance. I'm just gonna kind of pew.
That is a hit. Takes 9 points of damage.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Long range artillery, long range little artillery.
Alrighty. Giant Constrictor Snake. She will drop her dodge. She will move over so that Gyoza has some room. And she will try and constrict it. Here we go. 9 does not hit. Skippy keeps running defense for the boss. Egan, you're up.
I assume that this is a size that I cannot attempt to grapple because he's two sizes.
He is 2 sizes larger than you. That's correct.
I would have tried. I really would have tried. Yeah. I'm going to. No, I'll just take the dodge action. I mean, try to taunt him a little bit, kind of
All right. You use some of the curse words you learned from Harshnag in Giant?
Yes.
Because I would assume that there's no way you guys learned basic words in Giant and didn't ask to learn all the cuss words. So,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that definitely draws his ire. Larionis, you're up.
I guess I will continue to do the cheesy cutting action aim, let loose. $20 damage.
All right. Solid hit for 20 points of damage.
And I think I'm going to back up as far as I can.
Fair.
I have range, and I don't know how far he gets those axes.
60 feet.
Oh, I'm fucked.
And since he's a giant, he could just break a piece of the wall off and throw it 240 feet. So, because giants.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
Why are we not?
I still feel better backed up a little bit.
All right. Sergeant Karak Borgash, you are in melee combat with this cave giant who is enraged. What will you do?
I'm gonna... Fuck it. I'm gonna move here.
Please don't.
But his strength has been lowered to 1. His strength is only a 26 right now.
Alright, I am going to move flanking position with Elf Shadow.
Oh, damn. Okay. You kind of run between the creature's legs and, like, get into position.
Alright. And then I'm going to Great Weapon Master. Hit him with the Rod of Anauroch.
Okay.
12. Shit.
Nope.
Try him again.
All right.
There we go.
All right. 22 points of damage.
And then let's action surge.
Yeah.
Let's keep this going. Rod of Anauroch, Great Weapon Master.
All right. He whirls on you after that second hit.
Shit.
All right.
That misses, and one last one. There we go.
20 more damage. He is bloodied.
And let's see, his action surge, is that a bonus action? Isn't it? What's my stuff? Action surge.
No, action surge is free. It doesn't cost a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Okay.
Are you
In
going to
that
do
case,
a
I'll get a second wind.
second wind it? Yeah, sure. All right, you've dropped fat damage on him. He is very unhappy with that.
13.
Yeah, he is bringing it all into play right now. Here we go. Raising both axes high, he lunges forward with his tusks. 16?
It's
All right, you take 16 points of slashing damage. You need to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
okay. Strength saving throw. All right.
Oof. All right, you are slammed against the wall by his tusks and fall to the ground prone. He raises those axes even higher and brings them down. 22 for 17. 21 for 13.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oof. All right.
Did the 17th put you out or the 13th?
The 17.
Oh. And then you came up to 1 hit point and then got hit with a 13.
No, that I only get that back on a long rest.
Okay,
Oh,
so Karak is down with 2 failed death saving throws. All right, he raises the bloody axes and lets out another savage cry as he just whirls around, arms akimbo, challenging any who would come up and fight him. Marcus.
Yeah, I'm gonna step. Actually, let me see. Let me double check something real quick.
Sure.
30 feet. Yeah, that would a 30-foot aura would.
Yeah,
hit him,
it would totally hit him.
technically, right?
Yeah.
Aura Vitality.
Hype.
And I'm going to heal him for 2d6.
Okay.
He gains 3 HP.
Carrick, you are alive with 3 HP, prone next to this giant.
Does that clear those failed death saves? Or...
Correct. Yep. Clears the slate.
And yeah, I mean that was my action. So that's. I will step this way.
Okay.
And my.
Fair enough. Elf, Shadow, you're up.
All right. So flanking strength range attack. 16 with the flank.
Just enough.
Strength down by 4.
Oh, that's significant. All right. Anything else from Elf Shadow?
That is all he has. He's going to remain in position to give Carrick.
All right, Tadpole. Tadpole ain't gonna lie, is not in any way eager to go face that giant. He would be instantly killed. So he is going to continue protecting Salem. Gyoza, you're up.
All right, I'm going to use all my movement to get to here, and then hopefully I can wild shape into a thingy, giant snake.
Okay.
And
there you go.
constrictum attempt.
All right. Fill up the gas tank there on your HP for you. Bloop. All right. Ooh, 12 does not grab him.
Well, yep.
All right. Anything else? Otherwise, that we Salem.
Item interact to slap him as I run by.
Okay.
He's not an object, Gyoza.
Slap him right in the dick.
Oh man,
Ball tap.
that hurts. That hurts being slapped in the dick. 16 is a hit. It takes 11 points of fire damage. It lets out wails of pain.
Nice.
Yep, that's it.
And then you go back to your fortified position.
Yeah, I will step up beside these two so they
Oh
take
man,
line here.
bolstered by your presence, they swell with pride and vigor. All right, that brings us to this giant constrictor snake. Same deal, trying to grab this thing. Nope. Snakes are letting you down. Skippy stays where he is. Egan, you're up.
Egan,
Controls are resistant to snake.
Carrick will step forward and attempt to hit.
Okay.
Am I getting flanking here?
Yeah, because the creature's so fucking big, it is easy to get flank on it.
Okay, alright, let's do that. And he will pseudo rage. He will get very, very angry, but
Okay,
not
okay.
actually rage for the mechanic.
Sure.
Okay.
Labor rage.
Pseudo rage. And then I gotta take that off. And I will smite.
There you go.
I will smite for sure.
This is neither a fiend nor an undead, but yes, smite the hell out of him. You get to smite twice because all damage dice are doubled on a critical hit.
Okay.
So just
I
hit
did
it
that-
again.
Okay. I did a level 2, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, every damage
Okay.
die is doubled. So you get to roll 3d8 more, right? Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so you just dealt 22, 30, 39, 44 points of damage.
Yes.
How does he die?
Oh God. I slap him on the dick.
What? All right, his dick explodes. It's fucking horrible. His meat and veg, it just explodes from radiant damage. You quickly hold up your shield, and the gout of exploding jizz and gore flies right over your shield and lands on Marcus.
Come on. I feel like I have to make a concentration on that.
Now Marcus is in.
I feel like with that radiant damage, you ever see a hot dog when they
a microwave? Yeah.
Warmer?
Oh.
So, can I grab one of those axes?
Sure. His hand axes would function as oversized great axes for you.
I like it.
Yeah. They would not do the massive ass 3d6 damage, but you could probably argue in Rules Lawyer Court that they would do 2d6 instead of 1d12. I would definitely allow that.
All right. I will.
So put cave giant great axe does 2d6 damage. Also, it's made of bone and stone, so it would not be affected by a heat metal spell.
All right.
There are 2 of them on the guy if you wanted to take both of his drops.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm dropping the 1 straight into the bag of holding.
All right.
Oh, by the way, would that technically disallow any scrying on it directly?
I mean, it's in a pocket dimension, right? So it's still in a place. So if she has been scrying on the wand, she's basically just been spying at your bag of holding warehouse.
True. All right, well, I'm dropping it back in there then.
All right, fair enough.
Carrick is going to get up from where he was knocked prone. He is going to spit on the corpse. He's going to go over to the giant's head, brandish the rod, and he's going to smash on the skull and say, "Motherfucker, trying to kill me? You and your fucking creatures!" Blam! And he just turns it into jelly of the month.
Fair enough.
I like it.
That one has some emotional issues.
I step out of the goop.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna go to Carrick and be like, "Are you okay?"
Don't be like him, you two.
They look at you and nod their heads solemnly. All right. On that note, I think combat is over. No one is dying. So we'll have to save this badass mix for another time. That was pretty good. Yeah. So it's definitely give me the oof to go a little bit longer. So for now, everything seems safe and secure. There's not like a second set of snores or anything like that. If you feel that it is in your best interest, you could return to your your crystal cave and rest, or you could pull more things from the cave to fight. See how far you can make it with no long rest. That's always a fun challenge, which I deeply respect. So totally up to you. Either way, we're past time. So we will continue this next time with you either long resting or delving deeper into these caverns as you try to find a way back to the surface, or start a new campaign where you just hang out in the Underdark forever. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We all turn into like those creatures from The Descent.
There is a game in the morning, so if anybody is... I don't know if it's full. Is the game full, Gyoza?
There's always room for more.
Always room for more? Oh, I hate that. All right.
It'd get pretty bad, though. We are at 6 people.
Okay. There's no room, so no one should try to sign up, because I don't want to play with a bunch of people. But if you want a spot, I guess I could drop so that somebody else could play. Just let me know. But yeah, that's what's going on tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to do Hero Quest next Saturday because of stuff going on with my job and the end of the world. I don't foresee having the time, sadly, to run any other one-shots right now. So it definitely falls on the community to run games for each other, to fill the hours of the days and nights. If you want to run games on our Discord server, just let me know, and I will get you hooked up to do that. You could take advantage of our fancy groovy bots and our better than average Discord sound and all that stuff. So if you need miniatures or whatever, hit me up, and like all that's also linked on the DM resources. So, but yeah, I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy out there. Even David's in-laws. Special shout out to David's in-laws. Hope you guys are healthy and well. I know that you are regular viewers of the stream
too, because it's like, oh yeah, we don't mind, and they're like, David, could you empty our coolers into your fridge? Like, you honestly want me touching your food?
Yeah. I ordered some pizzas tonight from my favorite pizza place, and I felt terrible because when the lady showed up with the pizzas, who I know this lady, I looked at her like she was like a zombie or like the enemy, and then I gave her a cash tip, and she looked at me like I was a terrorist, and it was just a horrible exchange of two people that used to like eye flirt over the transaction of pizza are now like, should I kill this person? Probably. Yeah, it's like, wow, what a difference 2 weeks makes. Holy shit.
I almost threw a can of Rockstar at a lady the other day because she, A, wasn't social distancing. She was walking with a friend, like, side by side. But B, when she decided that she needed to cough horrendously, she was courteous enough not to cough in her friend's face. Instead, she turned and did not cough in her sleeve, but coughed on me.
Nice. I mean, I'm gonna stop the stream so we could enter pandemic rant mode. Hold on.